They make amazing websites and handle your marketing while keeping you in the loop every step of the way. At Skyview, they say what they mean and mean what they say. So head on over to skyviewmarketing.co to book a free call and see how they can help your business grow. Don't let your business fall behind. Partner with Skyview Marketing today. That's skyviewmarketing.co.
This weather update is brought to you by A1 Pest Control, your first line of defense against unwanted guests. From ants to termites, A1 Pest Control is the trusted choice for safe, effective solutions that protect your home. Don't let pests overstay their welcome. Visit a1termitepc.com. That's a1termitepc.com and book your service today. It's going to be in the mid to upper 60s as we're heading out this Thursday morning. It's going to be partly sunny, humid, and warm today. Highs are going to be around 85, and overnight lows going to be around 65. Going to be mostly cloudy and humid on Friday. Could have some afternoon thunderstorms. Highs are going to be in the upper 80s. We got a really warm weekend coming up. It's going to be in the mid 80s all weekend. Mostly cloudy with a chance for showers on Saturday, then mostly sunny on Sunday. Grab those fans with that ice cold sweet tea. We're getting a small taste of summer. That's today's weather. From your sunny south weather girl, Sherry Bell Wilson with WAME.
The Carolina Swap Shop. Buy, sell, trade. Weekdays, 10 a.m. Call 888-331-0269.
Big John. Big John.
Every morning at the mine, you could see him arrive. He stood 6'6" and weighed 240.
stand. Sometimes you gotta fight when you're a man. Everyone considered him the coward of the county.
Yeah, there you go. It's real country, 550 and 92.9 WAME. It's 11 minutes after 6 o'clock. This was years ago, 1980 something or other. Uh, I was working in Greensboro, radio station in Greensboro, and we would do these bits on, I think it was either channel 46 or 48, one of the two. I can't remember. They were doing these movies, and me and a guy named Steve Norris were at this bar, and we were kind of doing intros and things, spoofs of the Kenny Rogers song "Coward of the County." And the manager of the radio station, his name's Roger Stockton. He's passed on now, I think. He may still be around. But anyway, he you dressed him up. He looked just like Kenny Rogers. Had the same kind of little beard thing going on and all that stuff. And he played Kenny Rogers in that particular one. I don't know why I remembered that, but I just did. So there you go. 12 minutes after 6 o'clock, 6:12. Rise and shine here Thursday morning.
Last Monday morning, you left with no warning. I started going insane. Well, I headed south out of Del Rio, Texas, with a hell of a load on my brain. And I kept on going without even knowing how much your love really means. Now I'm messed up in Mexico, living on refried dreams. I'm down here in Mexico, sick as a dog. My head is pounding in this border town fog. Down to my last dime and coming apart at the seams. I'm messed up in Mexico, living on refried dreams.
It is 20 minutes after 6 o'clock, 6:20, and we got some fog out this morning. Extra special care as you're coming through. Had a deer right beside me there this morning. Come up on it pretty quick. So anyway, watch out for anything that jumps out in front of you on a foggy day. 62 though is our temperature. It actually feels pretty good, not as humid as it was the past couple of mornings. So that may be a harbinger of a good day. And a full moon out there this morning. If it's not full, it is awful, dead gum close. So it's going to be a nice day, though. Temperatures getting up into the 80s. And that's the way it's going to be through the weekend. So got some summertime here. I don't know that we're ever going to have another cold spell this year or not, but you never can tell. All right, Saturday, myself and Bryson going to be over at James River Equipment. They've got a big open house on Saturday from 10 till 2, and we'll be there from 10 till noon. We've got food. There's lots of fun. There's gear that they're going to be giving away, and also other John Deere good stuff. And of course, specials on John Deere equipment. So come out and see us. We'll start about 2 o'clock. Start about 2 o'clock. We'll start about 10 o'clock, and that's at the John Deere store. That's James River Equipment over on Highway 64 or Moxville Highway, whichever you'd like to say, right there near the Cool Springs Far Hall before it burnt down. 21 after 6.
Ryan Scott's at Randy Marion Chevy in Statesville. And what are you doing now?
I tell you, we got the deals going on. Typical Randy Marion fashion. King of Price, 2024, brand new Chevrolet Malibu LT starting at $19,988. $19,988, brand new, not used. You come pick the color today. Randy Marion Chevrolet Statesville, right here on I-40. Look for the spinning car, folks, because that's where the deals are.
Hey, it's Jason from A&A Sales and Service. Summer's almost here.
Billy, it's just right around the corner. It's so nice and beautiful out there right now. I'm almost nervous to even talk about it, but we're ready. The grass is growing.
That's right. So you got some deals for us?
Well, it's spring of the year. Everybody's trying to get out in their yards, and Massey Ferguson and Gravely have stepped up and still have 0% on everything. We've got huge discounts on mowers right now, huge deals on hay equipment, because just before you know it, we're going to be cutting hay, and just like you're doing right now, you're out there in that yard already.
So speaking of hay, you got a big hay event coming up in June?
Yep, we're excited. The 1st of June, we're going to have a big hay event up in the Harmony Union Grove area where we're going to display all of our Massey Ferguson Heston hay equipment. We got the ag extension involved with us too. So we hope to have a good turnout for that as long as the weather cooperates.
All right, A&A Sales and Service, where are you?
We're up on Highway 21, 618 Turnersburg Highway, just past Walmart. We're also on the interwebs and Facebooks. Please reach out and 704-876-6700.
Are you ready to step back in time and discover treasures from the past? Hickory Antique Mall, a locally owned business, is a haven for collectors, history buffs, and anyone seeking a touch of nostalgia. With 63 dealers, you'll find everything from antique furniture to Yu-Gi-Oh cards and everything in between. Hickory Antique Mall is conveniently located at 348 Highway 70 Southwest in Hickory. Hickory Antique Mall is open 7 days a week, Monday through Saturday 10 till 6, Sundays 1 till 6. Check us out on Facebook at Hickory Antiques Mall Official.
We're a country music listening, dirt road riding, southern sassy kind of station. 550 and 92.9 WAME.
We call them cool, those hearts that have no scars to show, the ones that never do let go and risk the tables being turned. We call them fools who have to dance within the flame, who chance the sorrow and the shame that always comes with getting burned. But you got to be tough when consumed by desire, 'cause it's not enough just to stand outside the fire. We call them strong, those who can face this world alone, who seem to get by on their own, those who will never take the fall. We call them weak, who are unable to resist the slightest chance love might exist, and for that forsake it all. They're so hell-bent on giving, walking a wire, convinced it's not living if you stand outside the fire. Standing outside the fire, standing outside the fire. Life is not tried, it is merely survived if you're standing outside the fire. There's this love that is burning deep in my soul, constantly yearning to get out of control, wanting to fly higher and higher. I can't abide standing outside the fire. Standing outside the fire. Standing outside the fire. Life is not tried, it is merely survived if you're standing outside the fire. Standing outside the fire. Standing outside the fire. Life is not tried, it is merely survived if you're standing outside the fire. Standing outside the fire. Standing outside the fire. Life is not tried, it is merely survived if you're standing outside the fire. Life becomes a road. Till each tear you cry becomes a road.
There you go, Laura Morgan, Keith Whitley, Until That Tear Becomes a Rose. If you ever saw her in concert, there was kind of a dramatic thing. They had a stool that set out in the middle, had a light on it, and had a rose laying on the stool. And she came out and sang that song. I can't remember if they superimposed his voice in with it in the concert or not, but I do remember that part at least. All right, it's 6:30 here Thursday morning.
Today is Thursday.
What are Thursdays?
Feeling frisky, especially on Thursdays.
Thursdays are for me.
Beautiful. Now, can we all please get back to work?
I can't work Thursdays.
When do you work? Well, I'm something of a famous radio personality.
I'm a radio host.
I work at radio.
That's not a real job.
That's not a real job.
Radio people are the coolest.
We're mass communicating. All right, let's do this.
Now we begin.
All right, kids. It's showtime.
All right, 6:31. We're mass communicating. All right, here it is, Thursday. It is the 15th day of the month of May. All right, let's see what we've got. Shane Huffman, good morning to you. Let's see, Sussman's up on the downhill side of the week. There you go. There's Charlie Holbrook. Good morning, sir. Kathy Stewart, hope you have a great day. Vaughn says, howdy, everybody in Radio Land. Let's see. Okay, I was just reading here. Lindsey Ham from over at the Catawba Boys, the Catawba Bluegrass Band. We don't have a big studio any longer like the one downtown. So it's hard for us to have bands in our studio here. We can get one or two of you in picking and a grinning. We'd go for that. All right, there's Richard Wellman says a little on the foggy side this morning. There's Darla. Hope everyone has a beautiful Friday Eve. Jody Sherrill, good morning. Just hope everybody has a great day. There's Bobby Fulbright. Good morning. Dean Tolbert. Hey, folks. Have a great Thursday. Let's see who else. Kenny Marson. I see you. Have a great show. Coach Kenny out there this morning. All right, it is, let's see, 6:32, and Paramedic Ron texted me a minute ago, said he'd be in around 7 o'clock. He hopes. He had that, just that sound in his writing. I know, that's it. So, and we should have all the rest of the day. Emily ought to be here today. Roger Dodger has gone off to England with his lovely espoused. So he'll be gone for a week or so. And let's see who else. Sheriff ought to be in here today. We'll ask about that new 911 video thing that you can do now. So we'll find out about that and a whole lot more. William Moore going to be along as well. And I think some folks from the Yadkin Valley Wine Festival will be around. At NC Auto Repair, you'll experience the personal touch you deserve. Their service department is state-of-the-art, and they'll get you in and out fast. They offer full services such as oil changes, inspections, brakes, muffler, and exhaust work on foreign and domestic cars. They'll want to earn your business with fast and honest service at a fair price. No appointment necessary. Just stop in for your next service. Conveniently located at 1015 Davie Avenue in Statesville. Or give them a call at 980-223-2957. NC Auto Repair. If you want to go far, you've got to service your car.
This is William Morgan with Capital Management Group. Think of all the fads you've seen over the years. If they were meant to last, you'd still be wearing platform shoes, driving a Firebird, playing Pac-Man. But fads don't last, and that's true in finance too. So why do many big financial institutions promote the latest investment fads? Sure, they look good now, but it's doubtful they will stand the test of time. If that's how these firms handle their money, do you really want them managing yours? At Capital Management Group, we invest with sound economic principles, not in fleeting trends. This approach has served our clients well for several generations. Sound financial advice never goes out of style. Let's talk about how Capital Management Group could work for you. call us at 704-878-6677 for a free consultation, or visit our website at mycmg.net.
Your ride deserves the best sound on the road, and at Westside Twins Motorcycle Company, we're here to make it happen. You've invested in your bike, and now it's time to invest in your sound. Rockford Fosgate stereo systems installed by pros who ride just like you. And here's the best part. Labor starts at just $250. That's right, premium sound at an unbeatable price. Stop by Westside Twins Motorcycle Company, 2313 West Front Street in Statesville, or call 704-380-2181. Get loud. Get Rockford Fosgate. Come ride with us. Hey, Ardell County, you know running a small business is no small feat, and getting more customers, well, it can be a real challenge these days. That's where Skyview Marketing comes in. They make amazing websites and handle your marketing while keeping you in the loop every step of the way. At Skyview, they say what they mean and mean what they say. So head on over to skyviewmarketing.co to book a free call and see how they can help your business grow. Don't let your business fall behind. Partner with Skyview Marketing today. That's skyviewmarketing.co. All right.
Coming to you live from Randy Marion Studios, Real Country, 550 and 92.9 WAME.
636, and we just need something to kind of kickstart us a little bit. And you got, sometimes you can play a gospel song. It'll get you up and get you going. This is kind of a mixture of that with Ray Stevens. Everybody can sing along with the chorus. Let's go.
Welcome and listening to a radio station where the mighty hosts of heaven sing. Turn your radio on. Turn your radio. Turn your radio on. Turn your radio on. If you want to feel those good vibrations coming from the joy that His love can bring, turn your radio on. Turn your radio on. Turn your radio on. Turn your radio on. Oh, yes, turn your radio and listen to the music in the air. Turn your radio on. Oh, yes, turn your radio and glory share. Turn your lights down low. Oh, yes, turn your lights down low. And listen to the Master's radio. Get in touch with God. Turn your radio on. Turn your radio on. Don't you know that everybody is a radio receiver? All you gotta do is listen for the call. Turn your radio on. Turn your radio. Turn your radio on. Turn your radio on. If you're listening, you will be a believer, leaning on the truth that will never fall. Get in touch with God. Get in touch with God. Turn your radio on. Turn your radio on. Oh, yes, turn your radio and listen to the music in the air. Turn your radio on. Oh, yes, turn your radio and glory share. Turn your lights down low. Oh, yes, turn your lights down low. And listen to the Master's radio. Turn your lights down low and listen to the Master's radio. Get in touch with God. Get in touch with God. Turn your radio on. Turn your radio on.
This is Real Country, 550 and 92.9 WAME.
You may think that I'm talking foolish.
Here we are on a beautiful Thursday. Okay, well, there's quite a bit of fog out here this morning, but other than that, it's a beautiful day. Up above the fog, it's a beautiful blue sky day. I think it could be. So let's find out from meteorologist Lee Sossaman.
Live from the WAME Weather Center.
Yes. Oh, wait a minute.
It's a beautiful day down here in the sunny South.
What's all of them? I think Channel 3 is First Alert, and Channel 9 is your Storm Center. I can't think of what the other ones are.
And I think all of them. You said First Alert.
Yes.
Yeah, I think that's WBTV.
Or is it?
They all have some kind of little jingle.
A little alert thing. Alert, alert. It's going to be sunny today. Alert.
The WAME Preparation H Acu Center.
That's right. So anyway, that's back when AccuWeather was the thing to have, boy. Everybody wanted AccuWeather.
That's right. Everybody wanted Doppler.
That's right. As a guy in Greensboro said, the Doppler Poplar put another pickle on my Whopper radar.
Man.
Yeah.
I like the way he thinks.
He's a big time guy. We also had on the radio color weather radar.
On the radio.
Yeah, color weather radar on the radio.
Because you can tell.
Yes.
That it's color.
So, all those great things radio did back in the day. It was exciting. So, how's things with you this morning?
Man, I'm gonna tell you, the weather down here is actually pretty nice.
No fog?
There's a little haze out and about, but not too bad. It's nice and clear, and visibility is approaching 3 miles. Well, actually, probably further than that, because I can see the sun. How far away is the sun?
Oh, it's a few miles away.
I mean,
it's on the other side of Mount Morn.
That's right. Speaking of, Mount Morn plantations for sale.
No, are you kidding?
I saw an article the other day, and I want to go do a walkthrough.
Well, you
Not
should.
that I can afford to buy it.
You need to.
I'd like to go see it.
You need to kind of dress up a little bit. Wear one of those WAME shirts with the collar.
That's right. That's right. And my Fort Dobbs Hardware hat.
Yes. I don't know that I'd wear. I don't know.
I might even put on my overalls.
I don't know if I'd wear them or not. That might. But although, rich guys sometimes disguise themselves, and they might wear low back overalls from
Fort
Dobbs Hardware. Thank you.
I could go in and mention my Uncle Warren.
Yeah,
Uncle Warren. They'd be like, what?
My name is Lee Buffett.
Right. No relation to Jimmy.
That's right.
Jimmy Buffet. But the Mount Morn plantation is connected to Latta plantation.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's direct lineage from the Lattas, and I can't remember the exact connection, but one of the historians was talking about it. It's the Latta plantation, Mount Morn plantation, and the Hugh Torrance plantation house, whatever it is in Hunterville.
Oh,
three of those are all connected,
family wise. I thought you meant they were connected together as in property. And I was like, no.
Oh, man, now that would be a nice piece of property.
That would be pretty good size.
We'd call that the Ponderosa.
We would call that the Ponderosa. That's a pretty good sized piece of territory. Anyway, so it's for sale. I don't know how many acres are on that thing.
I think it is much smaller than it used to be.
Well, probably
But
so.
for,
But you
for
have the.
some reason, I'm thinking I saw 5 acres years ago.
Oh, is that all?
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. I think it has dwindled to 5 acres.
Just around the house.
Right.
So, in case people don't know about Mount Morn, it's more than a fire department and a post office. It was built in 1836 and is a two-story, five-bay transitional federal Greek revival style frame dwelling. It features a hipped roof entrance portico with 4 fluted Tuscan order columns. So there you go.
Man,
Yeah, man.
you really know your Mount Morn history. Goodness.
Yeah,
You and Google.
that's right. You Google it and you can
Yes,
see it there.
sir.
So it's on the National Register of Historical Places.
Well, speaking of Mount Morn Post Office,
Yes.
that's where old Roger Smith pulled me over that evening.
Is that right?
Yep. But he let me off.
Did he? Boy,
Yeah.
I have never, ever not gotten a ticket from a highway patrolman. Once you get pulled by
Right.
an official North Carolina State Highway Patrolman, you are going to get a ticket. Unless, of course, he was just pulling you over to say, hey, which happened.
Right. He's like, hey, you got any of that mustard?
That's right. So anyway, the men in it's kind of a gray outfit. There you are, but you got to have that trooper hat.
That's right.
And I'll tell you,
That
if
spiffy trooper hat.
that's right, if they get out of their car and put on their hat, you're going to get a ticket. Now, if they leave their hat off, chances are it's just a friendly hey howdy. But if they put the hat on, you're going to get a ticket. Just saying.
They pull you over, don't put your hat on, run up there. I like that Jesse Helm sticker you got there.
That's right. That's a good old
Yes,
days. That's
sir.
right. All right.
Well, I hate to do it because I enjoy talking to you,
Yeah.
but it's 7 o'clock.
Oh my.
Real Country is 550 AM WAME, 92.9 W225BD, Statesville.
All righty. We do have some fog in and around here, at least. And we're looking at a temperature today to be up in the 80s before it's over with. 62 and foggy right now up here on beautiful Signal Hill. Look at the weather coming up. But now a look at news brought to you by Caudle Coin and Currency on East Front Street in beautiful downtown Statesville. Well, the Alexander County Sheriff's Office says that a 50-year-old Scotty Wayne Alexander Farr of Stony Point was arrested on Wednesday. He's charged with offenses including felony counts of possession with intent to manufacture, sell, deliver methamphetamine, maintaining a vehicle or dwelling or place for a controlled substance, and possession of methamphetamine along with misdemeanor count of drug possession. Farr was arrested at approximately 3 a.m. yesterday. Deputies seized 3.5 grams of meth during the investigation. Farr was placed in the Alexander County Detention Center with a bond of $40,000. His court date is set for next Monday. Iredell County Emergency Communications and the Iredell County Sheriff's Office announced the launch of Rapid SOS 911 live video. That's a cutting-edge tool that will significantly enhance the county's emergency response capabilities. This innovative technology allows 911 callers to share a real-time video with emergency dispatchers and responders. And by offering a visual perspective of unfolding events, the system allows deputies and telecommunicators to access situations more accurately and make better informed decisions before arriving on the scene. Once a caller opts in, they receive a secure link enabling a live video stream for their phone. This immediate visual access provides critical insight into the emergency and supporting more precise and timely interventions. The Rapid SOS 911 live video system represents a step in delivering the highest standard of emergency services here in our community. Well, the Statesville Police Department is proud to announce that its traffic division has been recognized with the 2024 MAD Award of Excellence for the Agency of the Year. This prestigious award was presented during the 2024 MAD Awards of Excellence ceremony held in High Point back on May 8th. The award honors agencies that demonstrate outstanding commitment to enforcing DWI laws, promoting traffic safety, and supporting the mission of Mothers Against Drunk Driving. This recognition reflects the hard work, proactive enforcement, and community education efforts carried out by the Statesville Police Department Traffic Division to keep Statesville roads safe. Sports and a look at the weather with Sherry Bell Wilson coming up in just a moment. Hey, Doug Caudle, why is the road closed in front of Caudle Coin and Currency?
Well, Billy, we've got a big old sinkhole down below us.
What?
But don't worry, you can still get to us. In fact, we're having a sinkhole sale. That's right. Whether you need to buy or sell gold and silver, including jewelry, we can work with you and offer you a fair price and even pay you right on the spot.
Gosh, with all the volatility in the world, tariffs, stock market corrections, high interest rates, wars, rumors of wars, things seem to be in a constant state of turmoil these days. Is gold and silver still a safe haven?
Well, Billy, I'm not a financial advisor, but it sure has worked for thousands of years. So if it makes sense for you, we have gold and silver coins and bars in all sizes, and that will fit any budget.
All right, go by and see our friends at Caudle Coin and Currency. They're located in downtown Statesville at 125 East Front Street. Mention you heard about the sinkhole sale on WAME, and you get to choose a terrific coin from the Billy Buck Box of Prizes.
Iredell Memorial Hospital is growing to better serve you.
Our expanded emergency department features 10 additional treatment spaces.
And our expanded critical care unit nearly doubles our current space.
That means you can receive care from an award-winning hospital in Statesville.
Big enough to handle your hospital, emergency, imaging, and surgery needs with experienced providers and staff.
For more than 70 years, people have said, I choose Iredell for my health care.
Learn more at iredellhealth.org.
Hey, Grandpa, what's for supper?
I got a pint of beans so hot and steamy, a pint of slaw in red or white, a pound of fresh barbecue fresh off the hog, a dozen hush puppies, and a whole lot more to feed your family of 4.
Yeah!
Call Randy's Barbecue now at 704-873-4444 or 704-528-2300. Let Randy's take care of dinner tonight. Southern barbecue done right. When it comes time to repair or replace your electrical, heating, air conditioning, or other HVAC equipment, there's no better company to call than KM Electrical, Heating, and AC in Statesville. As an authorized Trane dealer, their professional staff members are all highly trained in the latest products and services and are committed to prompt project completion and high-quality work. KM Electrical, Heating, and AC is positive that they can have it up and running in no time. Call 704-876-6279 or go online to callkm.com.
ProgressiveInsurance.com presents the Sports Flash on Real Country 550 and 92.9 WAME. Stanley Cup playoffs tonight. It's Game 5 between the Hurricanes and the Capitals. The matchup in Washington, D.C. Carolina leads the series 3-1. The series winner advances to the conference finals where they'll take on either Toronto or Florida. The defending Stanley Cup champion Panthers beat the Maple Leafs 6-1 last night to go up 3-2 in the series. The Braves host the Nationals today. First pitch scheduled for just after noon Eastern time at Truist Park. The Nationals snapped the 7-game skid with a 5-4 comeback victory over the Braves last night. James Woods hit an 8th-inning double to drive in the go-ahead run. The Carolina Panthers schedule is out. They'll open things up on the road at Jacksonville September the 7th. The week after that, they head to Arizona, the home opener, September the 21st against Atlanta. They've got a Monday night game at San Francisco, November the 24th. Save big when you bundle auto and home, renters, or condo with Progressive. That's the Sports Flash. I'm Chuck Sanders, Real Country 550 and 92.9 WAME.
There are low prices, and then there are Kohl's lowest prices of the season. I got myself a comfy tee for just $4.99 and a stylish dress for 50% off. Then I found my husband a pair of shorts for under $17. Plus, I earned Kohl's cash. Yup, it doesn't get better than Kohl's lowest prices of the season. So go check them out before it's too late. Select styles, some exclusions apply. Offers end May 18th. See store or Kohls.com for details.
Ooh, ma. What was that?
That is business phone bliss with the Ooma Cloud phone system. It handles all our voice, video, and messaging needs.
You sound very
calm. I am. Ooma has everything I need to handle the busy holiday season, like virtual receptionist, call routing, and video conferencing. And it starts at just $19.95 per month per user, plus taxes and fees.
Ooma.
Nice. Find your business comm at ooma.com/radio.
This weather update is brought to you by A1 Pest Control, your first line of defense against unwanted guests. From ants to termites, A1 Pest Control is the trusted choice for safe, effective solutions that protect your home. Don't let pests overstay their welcome. Visit a1termitepc.com. That's a1termitepc.com and book your service today. It's going to be in the mid to upper 60s as we're heading out this Thursday morning. It's going to be partly sunny, humid, and warm today. Highs are going to be around 85, and overnight lows going to be around 65. Going to be mostly cloudy and humid on Friday. Could have some afternoon thunderstorms. Highs are going to be in the upper 80s. We got a really warm weekend coming up. It's going to be in the mid 80s all weekend. Mostly cloudy with a chance for showers on Saturday, then mostly sunny on Sunday. Grab those fans with that ice cold sweet tea. We're getting a small taste of summer. That's today's weather. From your sunny South weather girl, Sherry Bell Wilson with WAME.
The Carolina Swap Shop, weekdays at 10 a.m.
An old cowboy went riding out one dark and windy day. Up on a ridge he rested as he went along his way. When all at once a mighty herd of red-eyed cows he saw, plowing through the ragged skies and up a cloudy draw. Their brands were still on fire and their hooves were made of steel. Their horns were black and shiny and their hot breath he could feel. A bolt of fear went through him as they thundered through the sky, for he saw the riders coming hard and he heard their mournful cry. Yippee-i-oh, yippee-i-oh, ghost riders in the sky. Their faces gaunt, their eyes were blurred, their shirts all soaked with sweat. He's riding hard to catch that herd, but he ain't caught 'em yet.
I'm much too young to feel this old. All right, good morning. It is 16 minutes after 7 o'clock. Coming up, your birthdays and your anniversaries. Get ready for it. 704-873-9929. Little foggy, be careful.
It was Sunday morning, I was 7 years old in the backyard.
Join us today. BlueHarborBank.com. Hey, Iredell County, you know running a small business is no small feat, and getting more customers, well, it can be a real challenge these days. That's where Skyview Marketing comes in. They make amazing websites and handle your marketing while keeping you in the loop every step of the way. At Skyview, they say what they mean and mean what they say. So head on over to skyviewmarketing.co to book a free call and see how they can help your business grow. Don't let your business fall behind. Partner with Skyview Marketing today. That's skyviewmarketing.co.
How do you know which vitamins, herbs, or homeopathics are right for you? Come to Lowry Drug. You will be amazed at our selection of natural products, including vitamins, minerals, protein supplements, herbs, homeopathics, essential oils, and Bach flower remedies. We have quality products and smart selection for your better health. Come see us at Lowry Drug on Harkness Road in Statesville or call 704-873-2247. Come see us.
Your ride deserves the best sound on the road, and at Westside Twins Motorcycle Company, we're here to make it happen. You've invested in your bike, and now it's time to invest in your sound. Rockford Fosgate stereo systems installed by pros who ride just like you. And here's the best part. Labor starts at just $250. That's right, premium sound at an unbeatable price. Stop by Westside Twins Motorcycle Company, 2313 West Front Street in Statesville, or call 704-380-2181. Get loud. Get Rockford Fosgate. Come ride with us.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to
All right, birthday and anniversary time. You got one going on today, or maybe we've missed one the past little while. Holler at us, 704-873-9929, 873-9929. Or, of course, you can hit us up on the Facebooks. We'll get you fixed up. Good morning. How you doing?
Man, I got a birthday to give you this morning.
Have you now?
This fella put the sweet in the sweet sassy molasses. Yeah, oh yeah.
All right.
The man, the myth, the legend, the one and only Chad Sigmon over at Randy Marion Ford.
Chad Sigmon at Randy Marion Ford.
Yeah, it's over there on that other frontage road.
That's right. Whatever its name is. I'm not sure it has a name. So anyway. All right, we'll fix him up.
All right.
Thank you,
Bye.
sir. Bye. All right, so Chad, have a big old happy day today. A big happy birthday to you. And let's see here. Let me go back over here. Where'd it go to? Oh, that's talking about Mount Morn. Okay, I thought it was something else there. All right. Michaela Torres celebrating that birthday today. Good morning, Michaela. You have a great day. Karen Johnson celebrating that big birthday. Hey, Karen. Good morning. Penny Dufour. He's like the way you say her last name, Penny Dufour. Is 78 today. You go, Penny. Jeff Edwards celebrating that big old birthday. Hey, Jeff. Good morning. Happy birthday to you. There's Martha Beam. Martha Beam celebrating 67 today. Good morning, Martha. Have a great day. Jody Shaw celebrating that birthday, 49 today. One more for the big half century comes your way. All right, Jody, have a great day. Kathy Payne celebrating her birthday. It's 57. Hey there, Kathy. Have a great day. Larry Chappell is celebrating that big old birthday. Now, he's got two P's in Chapel, so it could be Chappelle. Larry Chappelle. It's Chapel. Bethany Burrows celebrating that birthday as well. Good morning, Bethany. Have a great day. Log Allison celebrating 52 of them today. Hey, Log, have yourself a great day. Jason Smith is celebrating that birthday. Let me see. It is Wormy celebrating that big birthday. So if you got a fire at your house today and he shows up, wish him a big happy birthday too. So happy birthday, Jason. It doesn't say how old, by the way. Julia Cable celebrating that big birthday as well. Hey, Julia, you have a great day and a happy birthday to you. And Lina Lent celebrating that birthday. Hey, Lina, you have a great day. Happy birthday to you too. And I wrote it and it was on another piece of paper. Let me get over here and see who it is. It is now it's JACI. So that could be JC or it could be Jackie. One of the two, but having a big birthday today, Dickerson. So good morning, JC or Jackie, and have a great day and a happy birthday to you. I put it on the one over there where Emily usually sits. So there we are. All right. So let me look here again, back onto the Facebooks, see if we got another one. Chrissy Wallace has a birthday today. Hey, Chrissy. Good morning. Have a big old happy birthday. And I think that Brandon Ballard is something else. So we won't do Brandon, but he resembles that remark. All right. So, Chrissy, have a great day and a big happy birthday for you as well. On our celebrity list today, Andy Murray is celebrating that big birthday. He's a big tennis star. He's 38. Jamie Lynn Sigler. She played Meadow Soprano on The Sopranos. She's 44. Hamit Zappa is 51. That's son of Frank, brother of Dweezil. And Emmitt Smith, retired Dallas Cowboys legend, and he won one of the Dancing with the Stars. So Emmitt Smith, 56 today. And one of my favorite mobsters on TV, Chaz Palminteri. Chaz is 73. He was the head guy in A Bronx Tale, if you remember that movie. He was also in a funny movie, Analyze This. He's a big Bob Moss. Bob Moss? How about Mob Boss? Makes it better that way. He wasn't in, I don't think he was in any of the um Godfather movies. I'm trying to think if I saw him in there. I don't think he was, but he was in several other ones. He has big lips. So, and he's a boy, and he's, Sicilian.
I've never seen The Godfather.
Any of them?
None of them.
Really?
Zero.
You don't like family movies? It's a movie about family.
Yeah, I don't know. I really don't know much about it. I've just never had the opportunity.
Well, we're going to have a Godfather marathon for
Okay.
you one day.
I'm down.
Each movie is about 4 hours long.
What?
Yeah.
Oh.
Well, maybe not quite that long, but they are a little long. But you got to get the whole family lineage in there.
Right.
Yeah, see. So there you are. All right. So I see no more. So would you reach over and spin the wheel?
I will.
This is an excellent time for you.
Sorry,
that
I'm
chair-
really sore.
I was going to say that chair moves actually if you don't want it. So it lands on red this morning. And red is where I can't read my writing. Karen Johnson. All right, Karen, congratulations. You got the big win today. You get yourself a gift certificate to Andrea's Ice Cream and Sweet Shop on South Center Street in beautiful downtown Statesville. She'll make a delicious something for you. It could be cakes, cookies, brownies. Anything she puts in the oven is absolutely fabulous. So congratulations, Karen. All we need is your address. We'll get you fixed up. Happy birthday and anniversary to all of you from your friends right here at 550 92.9 WAME. And your birthday brought to you by our good friends at BridgeNet Fiber. For $52.99 a month, you can get a whole gig of high-speed internet, includes a Wi-Fi as well. 704-228-1001 for BridgeNet Fiber.
The sun is hot and that old clock is moving slow, and so am I. Workday passes like molasses in wintertime, but it's July. I'm getting paid by the hour and older by the minute. My boss just pushed me over the limit. I'd like to call him something. I think I'll just call it a day. Pour me something tall and strong, make it a hurricane before I go insane. It's only 12:30, but I don't care. It's 5 o'clock somewhere. This lunch break is gonna take all afternoon and half the night. Tomorrow morning I know there'll be hell to pay. Hey, but that's alright. I ain't had a day off now in over a year. My Jamaican vacation's gonna start right here. If the phone's for me, you can tell them I just sailed away. And pour me something
It's Real Country at 550 and 92.9 WAME, and some broken hearts just never mend. There's Don Williams. Good morning. It's 25 minutes away from 10 o'clock. Can we do that again? It's 25 minutes away from 8 o'clock.
There you
I
go.
don't know where the 10
I
came
was
from.
just like,
It's
okay.
like, yeah, we're making it here this morning. It's really moving, ladies and gentlemen. There she is, Emily Sigmon this morning. Bless her heart. There. Hello, everyone.
It's my own fault.
So Emily's hurting today. She's feeling the pains of good health.
Yeah. It really encourages me and motivates me to want to go to the gym.
So what have you done?
I decided to work out my biceps.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Isolate them and then I guess torture them.
That's
because
what you do.
now they're mad. Oh my gosh. So there's soreness that's good because that's what it is. Your muscles tear and then it replenishes. But then there's also death. Like death to the muscle.
Yeah, you can't go too far, I think is the thing. Yes.
And I didn't feel like I did. I mean,
if you haven't done it in a while, that particular item on your body, or if you haven't done exercise at all, that first time it's weird. You can really go. You're like, man, I can do this.
Right.
I can do.
And you feel good in the
I
moment.
can do 20 reps, man.
I had an audience of 3 old men on a bicycle behind me.
That's
I was encouraged.
Yeah, I bet you were.
I'm like, look at this girl go.
They were encouraged.
Well, the other room was way too packed with people, and I was like, I'm not doing this today. So I went, and because I just keep needs like the 80-pound ones.
Oh yeah.
I need like 8.
Yeah, gotcha.
And 10. So I went to the other room, and I tell you what.
So what did you do? So you did biceps, right?
Yeah. So I did like curls, and then hammer curls, and then wide curls
on the machine, or did you have free weights?
Free weights.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
Weights. And I mean, and it's not abnormal for me to do something like that, but I don't usually take so usually when I go to the gym 3 days a week,
right?
One of those is my line dancing class. I love my line dancing class. You should join me. Then I work legs one day, and then I do pull-ups and dips, right? Because it works your arms. And I'm not trying to be there for a long time. I don't like to work out. If it wasn't for my husband, I wouldn't be here. So I want to knock it out quick. So I did pull-ups and then dips, but you work your chest and your arms. You work your back and your arms, not just your biceps.
Right.
So my biceps are very confused of why they like, what did I do to you?
You know, when you see the bodybuilders, like like Burgess.
Okay.
Or Hubs, Dr. Hubs.
Yes.
Up at the veterinary shop
Tiffany.
at the hospital. The muscles when they're out like that, they're inflamed.
Right.
They're
mine's on fire.
They're angry.
Yes.
And they bulge out when they're angry.
I better have arms like Tiffany after this. I'm just saying, this type of pain. Right. And if this is the type of pain,
you need to wear a halter top so you can see.
Oh, I have one for work later.
But that's a tight. I don't know what the material is.
Can't you see my bicep,
I
Billy?
can see it just bulging.
Yes.
Right there.
It's kind of pitiful because I still have fat arms and I'm in this much pain.
So is that's the one where women look and it's under here.
And they wave with their hand and their lower arm. Yeah, that's I need to work my tricep for that. But now I'm terrified. Like,
that's right.
How much is too much if I can't do 3 sets of 10? 3 times.
Well, now is this where you're supposed to go though? After a heavy duty workout, you go get a massage and they kind of rub it out.
That sounds fantastic,
doesn't it? Though,
yeah. But red light's really good for it too. Red light makes you recover quick, so you better believe
you're going to.
I got red light the day I worked out because I was already like Jello arms at that point. Then yesterday I went in and literally pushed the red light unit. Our poly, which you don't have done, just not full body.
Right.
You usually just put it on your face. I crammed that thing down on my right arm because my left arm was okay. Yeah. And then I woke up this morning, my left arm was like, me too.
So, but don't make the mistake my brother did. This was years ago. My grandmother had I guess you call it a spa, but it was it was just a chair, and you close the lid around you, and your head sticks out above it,
Okay.
and the rest of it is steam
Oh yeah.
down under. I guess a steam bath.
Yeah, it's like a hot, like a wet sauna.
Yeah.
Like a humid sauna
Right.
instead of a dry sauna.
Right, and you have the steam going on.
Oh, that sounds nice.
So it was for his leg, his calf muscles.
Okay.
And he put like some icy hot or Bengay, rubbed it all over it, then got in the steam bath.
Uh-oh.
Don't do that.
Oh,
Don't do that.
Did it heat it up too much?
It set him ablaze.
Ooh. That sounds like something you do in desperation when you're just like,
when you're really hurting. Boy, I am hurting.
What can I do to help this?
So bless. So if anyone has some help for poor Emily, you can call us at 873-9929 or hit us up on the Facebook if you have any kind of, I don't know, healing remedy for her or a balm.
I have my Tiger Balm with me.
Oh, you got Tiger Balm.
Mm.
Is it the kind that's menthol, so it's coolish?
Yeah, I think so. It has like a strong scent to it.
Yes, they all do. And I don't even know if they still have Bengay.
I think they do.
Do they?
Maybe.
Okay. Anyway, and then Icy Hot's the other one. And I can't think of all the others. But anyway, all right. Well, bless your heart. Watch her on the YouTubes or the Facebooks, and you just watch her face. And see how much she is in agony and pain this morning. Agony of defeat. Actually, this is agony of the arms.
The arms.
All right. It's 18 minutes until 8 o'clock. You know, these days there's an auto parts store on every corner. Big flashy buildings with catchy jingles and slogans to get your attention. However, jingles and slogans doesn't mean you'll find the knowledge and service to get the parts that you need. What you need is Johnson's Automotive and Auto Value Auto Parts. Locally owned and operated, Johnson's gets it right the first time. No return trips or incorrect parts. Their 91 years of experience in the automotive parts industry guarantees you'll get the correct part for your vehicle the first time. Johnson's is proud to provide Auto Value Auto Parts, as well as Champion, Moog, Gates, Felpro, Wicks, and Wagner, just to name a few. You need a hydraulic line and need it fast? Well, Johnson's can make any hydraulic line you need in just a matter of minutes. You won't find this kind of service and knowledge at any chain store, only Johnson's. And right now, get Prime Guard Synthetic Blend Motor Oil for only $3.79 a quart when you buy 6 quarts or more. Support your local business. Shop local. Shop Johnson's Automotive, 1112 Shelton Avenue in Statesville.
With racing-inspired automotive-style suspension and integrated cutting decks, Ferris commercial mowers are engineered to deliver a quality cut faster, allowing professional landscapers to earn more profit and bragging rights. Ferris suspension is not just a feature or a marketing gimmick. It's a game changer that simply has to be experienced. True suspension changes everything. Visit RC's Lawnmower Sales and Service, 150 RC Farm Drive, and set up a test drive and feel the Ferris difference. Ferris, experience suspension.
Eagle Rental is your secret weapon for conquering any project, from fixing a fence to building a fortress. Need tools? Well, they got more than a hardware store on steroids. Need some advice? Their team dishes out pro tips faster than you can say, "How's this thing work?" Whether you're a DIY daredevil or a pro with a plan, Eagle Rental ensures you got the right gear and the know-how to crush it. Skip the guesswork. Eagle Rental has your back and your project. In Statesville and Troutman, Eagle Rental. Get a ride on time. Iredell County Transportation System, ICATS, provides safe, affordable transportation for all residents. ICATS help Iredell County residents get to and from the store, dialysis, work, doctor visits, parks and recreation, and so much more. ICATS works with everyone to provide safe transportation on schedule. Have peace of mind when traveling with ICATS. They hire professional drivers to help serve our community. ICATS continues to be a well-known, respected public transportation system, and they strive to work with their riders to ensure everyone has a positive experience. Dial 704-873-9393 to schedule your ride today. That's 704-873-9393 or visit rideicats.com. When it comes time to repair or replace your electrical, heating, air conditioning, or other HVAC equipment, there's no better company to call than KM Electrical, Heating, and AC in Statesville. As an authorized Trane dealer, their professional staff members are all highly trained in the latest products and services and are committed to prompt project completion and high-quality work. KM Electrical, Heating, and AC is positive that they can have it up and running in no time. Call 704-876-6279 or go online to callkm.com.
Live and local from Statesville every day, 550 and 92.9 WAME, Real Country.
I'm no stranger to the rain. I'm a friend of thunder. Friend, is it any wonder lightning strikes me? I've fought with the devil, got down on his level, but I never gave in, so he gave up on me. I'm no stranger to the rain. I can spot bad weather, and I'm good at finding shelter in a downpour.
It's Real Country at 550 and 92.9 WAME, and I'm no stranger to the rain. That's good. We've had it for the past couple of days. Now, supposedly above this fog, there's clearing skies. I think there was a full moon. If it's not, it's pretty close. All right, it is Thursday. It's the 15th day of May. What is the 15th day of May? That's not May 15th. May Day. No, that's the 1st of May. I can't think of anything there. But today is Police Officers Memorial Day.
Oh.
They've been doing some of those ceremonies around. But today also over at the Iredell Animal Services, not the dog pound, not the animal shelter, but animal services. They're having the 3-year rabies vaccination clinic. It's today only from 1 till 3 o'clock at the animal services lobby. It's $10, cash, check, debit, or credit. You don't need an appointment. You just walk in, and it's for Iredell County residents only.
Really?
Sorry about that. So
That's from 1 to 3 today?
From 1 to 3. Now, this is the 3-year shot. Now, you can go on those other ones and you get the 1-year shot. I think it's like $7.
I'm trying to figure out if Butters has the 1 year or 3 year, because he's due if it's just the 1 year. But I'm at work till 4. So
you own the place. Just say, I'll be back.
Trust me, I have tried to quit. I have tried all kinds of stuff. It hasn't worked yet.
Has it not?
No.
Bless. Well, do like I see businesses do all the time is like you put a handwritten Sharpie note on the door. Be back in an hour.
Mm-mm.
You know, they do that, but then they never say what time they left.
That's right.
Right.
So,
So
do
you
I
don't
have
have-
do I have 2 minutes to wait, or do I have 59 minutes to wait?
You got a good point, you know, and that's the way you do it.
Yeah.
That's it. You remember in the good old days when stores downtown closed at noon
On Wednesday.
on Wednesday?
Yeah, so
Mhm.
they
What?
play golf.
Nuh-uh.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, Wednesdays at noon. Banks, everything closed Wednesday at noon. And then of course you had is it blue laws? They call it blue laws.
On
And,
Sunday.
yeah, nothing was open on Sunday. And then they kind of started opening, but you couldn't buy alcoholic beverages before 12.
And that's
That may still be
I think
No,
that's
no, I think
still
you can
the case.
do brunches now.
get a mimosa before.
The 220 Cafe
Ah,
on Sunday
I love
when
that
they're open on
place.
Sunday. They're not
Yes.
open every Sunday.
but sometimes.
And the Bristol, you can get a mimosa.
Mhm,
Mhm.
mhm.
Yeah, the Bristol has all sorts
And
of
actually,
stuff.
Cracker Barrel is now serving alcohol.
They sure do.
Somebody
Yep.
said that. Is that right?
They can't get a Bloody Mary.
Oh,
Beer. I think it's just beer and wine only. But
can you get a mimosa?
yes,
Because I think that's low alcohol.
well, that's just champagne and orange juice.
Well, low alcohol.
Yeah.
It depends on what champagne you
Prosecco.
use.
Mm,
Tina prefers the Prosecco as opposed
same.
to.
And you just
champagne.
fill her up, and then you just do a little tink, little splash of orange juice,
That's
and
right.
then there you go. That's mimosa.
It's not the other
Or
way
you can
around.
use raspberry juice too. That's
What?
raspberry.
Raspberry.
Oh,
Yes, I haven't
raspberry.
had that.
I was like, "What's raspberry?"
Raspberry.
All right. It is 8 minutes until 8 o'clock. That makes it time for William Morgan from Capital Management Group of the Carolinas.
Got to get money. I'm gonna lay it right on the line. A dollar bill is a friend of mine. We need money. Talking about money, y'all. I say it. I'm gonna lay it right on the line. A dollar bill is a friend of mine. We need money. Talking about money.
Little Chuck Brown this morning.
I like that.
There's a Chuck Brown Way in Washington, D.C. He's from Washington.
Is that
It's a
right?
street, Chuck Brown Way.
They named it after him.
Well,
Okay.
he's kind of the godfather of disco.
Does it run by the Treasury Building?
No.
Oh,
no.
darn.
Wrong neighborhood. Wrong neighborhood.
I got you.
Yep. So in the very few minutes we have left, since we were talking about mimosas and raspberries,
Yes.
just some things we found en route to other things.
Indeed.
I see my paper has a hole in it because I wrote Voltairean down on it.
Oh, for
To give to Emily.
for Miss Emily.
Right. From its April closing low on April the 8th through May the 7th, which was just last week, the S&P 500 surged 13%, 460 out of the 500 index's components advances. Of those, 91 rallied more than 20%, including 5 stocks which surged more than 40%.
Wow.
How about that?
Wow.
Of course, it rallied over 13% from its April the 8th low through the close on the 7th. But most individual investors, they're still bearish. In the latest weekly survey from American Association of Individual Investors, the bearish sentiment declined to 51.5%, but is above 50% for a record 11th straight week. People just ain't feeling it. Just not feeling it. So let's see here. While the stock market has outperformed real estate handily in the U.S. over the last half century, a recent Gallup poll found that 37% of Americans think real estate is the best long-term investment compared to just 16% for stocks.
Really?
Real estate is ranked as the top investment for Americans every year since 2014 and has never been the best performer since 2014. But I'm just saying.
But they don't make it anymore. It should be increasing value as the
Well,
years
they don't
go
make
on.
dirt. You're right.
Yeah.
You're right. But speaking of that, active home listings in the Washington, D.C. metro area increased 25.1% year over year in April. That's the largest increase since 2015 and far higher than the 14% increase on a nationwide basis. New listings in the D.C. area increased 11% year over year, nearly double the national rate of 5.8%. These are all those government workers that have been furloughed.
Yes. You know, there's real estate. There is I guess it's not a plantation, but it would be, there's a place in Union Grove in North Idle. It's for sale. 17 million.
Okay.
Get you
In Onion Grove?
Yeah.
You can buy the entire burb of Union Grove for less than 17 million.
Probably so, yes. So anyway.
Okay.
Real estate's good.
Well, for college graduates in 2025, you may have the money. Average annual pre-tax income of those with jobs was $68,400, which is 32% less than the average of $101,000 that they anticipated.
Oh my.
Realistic. Let's be realistic. College graduates who major in foreign languages and social sciences have the lowest annual salaries within 5 years of graduation. Foreign languages, $40,000 average salary. General social sciences, $41,000 compared to an overall average of $50,000. Graduates in majors like computer science and computer engineering had an average salary of $80,000.
There you go.
So, and finally, Kentucky Derby winner Sovereignty won't compete in this year's Preakness Stakes, making it the fourth time since Justify won the Triple Crown in 2018 that the Kentucky Derby winner skipped the second leg of the Triple Crown.
And they've just blown it. You could have had is there like a special extra bonus if you do the Triple Crown?
I don't know. I'm sure there's a Wheaties box in your future.
Yeah.
Is that kind of like when you get 3 strikes in bowling?
Yeah, that's a turkey in the 10th.
Turkey
in the 10th, yeah.
I don't know my bowling technology.
Well, yeah,
there you are.
Even Emily knew that. You get 3 strikes in the 10th frame.
In the
turkey in the 10th.
Oh, in the 10th.
10th, not a tent.
You can get a turkey anytime.
Yeah.
But the turkey in the 10th.
That's what you need.
That's the shizzle. You know, get the turkey in the 10th. There you go.
Jim Dooley says that he'll sell his house in D.C. for less than 17 million. 16 million's a deal.
You can buy the White House for 17 million.
Probably could.
So
or a jet from Qatar.
So you're saying though that real estate is thought to be the number one return on investment,
Correct.
but it's not.
But not historically.
It's not.
It's not.
Now, selective, location.
That's right.
That's all you got to say.
Union Grove. That's the place.
I love Union Grove. I hope they don't ruin Union Grove with people.
I think they're going to put a managed lane on Olin Loop.
That's right.
Put a toll lane on Olin Loop.
That's perfect.
Yeah.
All right. Well, if you have any comments or questions, all you have to do is contact William Morgan
at 704-878-6677. The web address is mycmg.net, and you can find us on Facebook.
Every time you hear William Morgan on the radio, you will always be
right on the money.
That was exceptional.
Securities and investment advisory services offered through LPL Financial, member FINRA SIPC. LPL Financial and Capital Manager Group are not affiliated.
April showers mean May flowers, right? No! It means more amusement. Games, that is. Get that special mom in your life a new arcade game. May also means graduation. Grab some gaming swag to spruce up a new dorm room. Whatever the occasion, Pocket Change Amusement has you covered. From pool tables to shuffleboard and everything in between. Come see us Monday through Friday, 10 to 5, 2731 Amity Hill Road, Statesville. And remember, just look for the jukebox door.
Real Country is 550 AM WAME, 92.9 W225BD, Statesville.
All right, good morning. 8 o'clock right on the button, and we still have quite a bit of fog out there up on the beautiful Signal Hill and elsewhere. 63 our temperature right now. We'll check out that weather forecast in a moment or two, but first a look at the news brought to you by Caudle Coin and Currency on East Front Street in beautiful downtown Statesville. Well, the Alexander County Sheriff's Office says that a 50-year-old Scotty Wayne Alexander Farr of Stony Point was arrested on Wednesday. He's charged with offenses including felony counts of possession with intent to manufacture, sell, deliver methamphetamine, maintaining a vehicle or dwelling or place for a controlled substance, and possession of methamphetamine along with misdemeanor count of drug possession. Farr was arrested at approximately 3 a.m. yesterday. Deputies seized 3.5 grams of meth during the investigation. Farr was placed in the Alexander County Detention Center with a bond of $40,000. His court date is set for next Monday. Iredell County Emergency Communications and the Iredell County Sheriff's Office announced the launch of Rapid SOS 911 live video. That's a cutting-edge tool that will significantly enhance the county's emergency response capabilities. This innovative technology allows 911 callers to share a real-time video with emergency dispatchers and responders. And by offering a visual perspective of unfolding events, the system allows deputies and telecommunicators to access situations more accurately and make better informed decisions before arriving on the scene. Once a caller opts in, they receive a secure link enabling a live video stream for their phone. This immediate visual access provides critical insight into the emergency and supporting more precise and timely interventions. The Rapid SOS 911 live video system represents a step in delivering the highest standard of emergency services here in our community. Well, the Statesville Police Department is proud to announce that its traffic division has been recognized with the 2024 MAD Award of Excellence for the Agency of the Year. This prestigious award was presented during the 2024 MAD Awards of Excellence ceremony held in High Point back on May 8th. The award honors agencies that demonstrate outstanding commitment to enforcing DWI laws, promoting traffic safety, and supporting the mission of Mothers Against Drunk Driving. This recognition reflects the hard work, proactive enforcement, and community education efforts carried out by the Statesville Police Department Traffic Division to keep Statesville roads safe. Sports and a look at the weather with Sherry Bell Wilson coming up in just a moment. Hey, Doug Caudle, why is the road closed in front of Caudle Coin and Currency?
Well, Billy, we've got a big old sinkhole down below us.
What?
But don't worry, you can still get to us. In fact, we're having a sinkhole sale. That's right. Whether you need to buy or sell gold and silver, including jewelry, we can work with you and offer you a fair price and even pay you right on the spot.
Gosh, with all the volatility in the world, tariffs, stock market corrections, high interest rates, wars, rumors of wars, things seem to be in a constant state of turmoil these days. Is gold and silver still a safe haven?
Well, Billy, I'm not a financial advisor, but it sure has worked for thousands of years. So if it makes sense for you, we have gold and silver coins and bars in all sizes, and that will fit any budget.
All right, go by and see our friends at Caudle Coin and Currency. They're located in downtown Statesville at 125 East Front Street. Mention you heard about the sinkhole sale on WAME, and you get to choose a terrific coin from the Billy Buck box of prizes.
With their patented adjustable operator platform and suspension technology, Ferris stand-on commercial mowers deliver the kind of heightened productivity that has become synonymous with the Ferris brand.
Precision engineered for superior maneuverability and traction, the SRS Z1, Z2, and Z3X mowers are loaded with innovative features that live up to Ferris' unwavering commitment to help you work faster, take on more jobs, and finish the day feeling good. Visit RC's Lawnmower Sales and Service, 150 RC Farm Drive in Troutman for a test drive today. Ferris, experience suspension. Say, did you know Statesville has its own locally owned electric utility? Yeah, as the oldest municipality-owned electric system in North Carolina, Statesville Public Power has been keeping the lights on in our community since 1889. When storms roll in or outages occur, our crews respond quickly because we live here too. It's about safety, low rates, and reliable service. Public power means local control, local investment, and hometown service. Statesville Public Power, neighbors serving neighbors. Go to Chapman's Automotive Service for your North Carolina state inspections. And while you're there, make sure to get that oil changed or get those brakes checked. Chapman's Automotive is located at 103 C Street in Statesville, right off Highway 90. Call ahead at 704-873-4121 to talk to an expert about your automotive needs. Chapman's Automotive is locally owned with 55 years of experience and a reputation for 5-star customer satisfaction. You don't want to go anywhere else. Same-day service on most repairs. Chapman's Automotive Service, 103 C Street in Statesville, 704-873-4121.
ProgressiveInsurance.com presents the Sports Flash on Real Country 550 and 92.9 WAME. Stanley Cup playoffs tonight. It's Game 5 between the Hurricanes and the Capitals. The matchup in Washington, D.C. Carolina leads the series 3-1. The series winner advances to the conference finals, where they'll take on either Toronto or Florida. The defending Stanley Cup champion Panthers beat the Maple Leafs 6-1 last night to go up 3-2 in the series. The Braves host the Nationals today. First pitch scheduled for just after noon Eastern time at Truist Park. The Nationals snapped the 7-game skid with a 5-4 comeback victory over the Braves last night. James Woods hit an 8th-inning double to drive in the go-ahead run. The Carolina Panthers schedule is out. They'll open things up on the road at Jacksonville September the 7th. The week after that, they head to Arizona, the home opener, September the 21st against Atlanta. They've got a Monday night game at San Francisco, November the 24th. Save big when you bundle auto and home, renters, or condo with Progressive. That's the Sports Flash. I'm Chuck Sanders, Real Country 550 and 92.9 WAME.
There are low prices, and then there are Kohl's lowest prices of the season. I got myself a comfy tee for just $4.99 and a stylish dress for 50% off. Then I found my husband a pair of shorts for under $17. Plus, I earned Kohl's cash. Yup, it doesn't get better than Kohl's lowest prices of the season. So go check them out before it's too late. Select styles, some exclusions apply. Offers end May 18th. See store or Kohls.com for details.
What was that? That is business phone bliss with the Ooma Cloud phone system. It handles all our voice, video, and messaging needs.
You sound very
calm. I am. Ooma has everything I need to handle the busy holiday season, like virtual receptionist, call routing, and video conferencing. And it starts at just $19.95 per month per user, plus taxes and fees.
Ooma.
Nice. Find your business comm at ooma.com/radio.
This weather update is brought to you by A1 Pest Control, your first line of defense against unwanted guests. From ants to termites, A1 Pest Control is the trusted choice for safe, effective solutions that protect your home. Don't let pests overstay their welcome. Visit A1termitepc.com. That's A1termitepc.com and book your service today. It's going to be in the mid to upper 60s as we're heading out this Thursday morning. It's going to be partly sunny, humid, and warm today. Highs are going to be around 85, and overnight lows going to be around 65. It's going to be mostly cloudy and humid on Friday. Could have some afternoon thunderstorms. Highs are going to be in the upper 80s. We got a really warm weekend coming up. It's going to be in the mid 80s all weekend. Mostly cloudy with a chance for showers on Saturday, then mostly sunny on Sunday. Grab those fans with that ice-cold sweet tea. We're getting a small taste of summer. That's today's weather. From your sunny South weather girl, Sherry Bell Wilson with WAME.
The Carolina Swap Shop, weekdays at 10 a.m.
past, you'd still be wearing platform shoes, driving a Firebird, playing Pac-Man. But fads don't last, and that's true in finance too. So why do many big financial institutions promote the latest investment fads? Sure, they look good now, but it's doubtful they will stand the test of time. If that's how these firms handle their money, do you really want them managing yours? At Capital Management Group, we invest with sound economic principles, not in fleeting trends. This approach has served our clients well for several generations. Sound financial advice never goes out of style. Let's talk about how Capital Management Group could work for you. Call us at 704-878-6677 for a free consultation or visit our website at mycmg.net.
When your celebration of life is prepared, it becomes a gift to your family later. No one should have to pay for a loss when they're experiencing one. Paying in advance protects your loved ones and gives you the peace of mind you deserve. Let us help you plan every detail with professionalism and compassion. We're Bunch Johnson Funeral Home, 705 Davie Avenue, Statesville. Call us at 704-873-7223 to schedule an appointment.
I need to schedule an appointment with someone today. And I didn't even, let me look back over here on the Facebooks. There it is. Coleman. See, Coleman knew what was going on. Where is the impossible question? I could swear we did the impossible question a while ago.
It was so impossible.
That it was so impossible. So, ladies and gentlemen, they're going to change it from dementia to Bidenism.
Oh my gosh.
Yes, so dementia.
Stop.
So
Bless
anyway,
his
here we go.
heart.
All right, I know. Here we go. Yes, it's time once again. It's past time once again for the world's most popular radio game show. And that, of course, is the impossible question. The opportunity for you to win fabulous prizes. All right, yesterday, the question and answer was, a lawmaker once tried to make wearing this illegal. Wearing what? And we had to kind of bring it on down. It was mainly for women. Lots of guesses. But the answer turned out to be wearing yoga pants. Yeah.
Who was trying to make that illegal?
Some guy.
A group of women
No, it
that
doesn't
were
say. It just says
jealous
lawmaker.
of women in yoga pants, whatever.
Could be. I don't know. You ever seen those that look like blue jeans,
Yeah,
but they're real tight?
like jeggings,
Is that what they're called?
and they're
whatever.
kind of out of style now. but
Dirk knew what we were looking for. So congratulations, Dirk. All right, now we've got today's impossible question. Listen carefully. All right, right now, this very instant, 3 out of 10 men have this in common right now. If you had 10 guys you gathered together, 3 of them would have this going on. What would they have? All right, 704-873-9929. 704-873-9929, or hit us up on the Facebooks. 3 out of 10 men have this in common right now. Right now. You get 10 of them together. 3 of them's going to be this. All right, 704-873-9929. 704-873-9929. Or, of course, you can hit us up on the Facebooks and see if you can answer this impossible question. All right, here we go. Let's see here. Is it an STD? No, Joe. No, it's not. Sandra and Dean both say bald. No,
Okay,
no, not bald. All right, let's go to the phone. Hello, how are you?
I'm fine.
Good. All right, what do you think, Rusty?
A full beard.
A full beard. Very good. But no, that's not it. All right, thank you. Good morning. How you doing? No, has nothing to do with her phone. All right. Let's see. Randy says working. 3 out of 10 men right now are working. No, that's not it.
Hopefully more.
I would think so. Good morning. How you doing?
Good. How you doing?
I'm good, Luke. What do you think?
I'll just say wearing a hat.
Wearing a hat. No, not a hat. All right.
Okay.
Thank you. Good morning. How you doing?
What was the question?
The question again was 3 out of 10 men have this in common right now. Right now, 3 out of 10 men have this. Have what?
Wear a ponytail.
Wearing a ponytail's a great guess, but no, that's not it. All right, thanks. Good morning. How you doing?
I'm doing good.
Good. All right. What do you think?
How about divorce?
They're divorced. that's good. But no, that's not it. All right.
I think that might be more than 3 out of 10, unfortunately.
Probably these days. Good morning. How you doing?
All right, I'm about to talk about retirement.
Retirement. Good man. But no, that's not it. All right. Thanks. I need to tell you what it is.
Yeah, I have no idea.
So you can help with a clue.
I'm trying to figure out if it's something that they have, that they do. Can you specify on that, or they have on them? Oh.
All right.
Oh.
Sussman says they need another pot of coffee. No. Dean says need a pedicure. Well, that'd be 10 out of 10 generally. Good morning. How you doing?
Good.
What do you think?
Marital problems.
Marital problems. No, that's not it. All right, thanks. All right, one more. Good morning. How you doing?
Hey, great.
Good. What do you think?
Serve their country in the military.
Hey, what a great guess. But no, that's not it. All right. All right, 3 out of 10 men, if you look at them right now, this very instant, 3 out of 10 have this. You got a clue?
It's definitely not as honorable as serving our country.
No, it has nothing to do with that.
A little bit to do with hygiene, maybe not hygiene.
Okay. Corey says, have no idea why their wives are mad at them. Nope, that's 10 out of 10. I'm sorry. That's not 3 out of 10. Good morning. How you doing?
I'm doing good.
Good. What do you think now?
How about wearing glasses?
Wearing glasses. That's good. But no, that's not it. All right, let's try another. Good morning. How you doing?
Have hair on their ears.
I think that's 10 out of 10.
No, that's not it. Wild hairs grow everywhere. Randy says they're single. No, that's not it. All right, let me go over here. Good morning. How you doing?
Hey, I'm going to say wearing a toupee.
Hey, very good. But no, that's not it. All right, thanks. Good morning. How you doing? No, all right. It is well, Dean comes back and says has bad breath. No. 3 oh. Lee says digging in their ear with a car key.
Gross.
I love these. These are good. Oh no, that's on the other one there. So anyway, let's see. Where is cologne? No, but it is. We can go ahead and get a little closer.
Yeah, something you
It's something you
wear.
wear. It is. It's something that you're wearing.
But something specific about
What you wear.
what you're wearing.
I like it. All right, 704-873-9929 or hit us up on the Facebooks. Good morning. How you doing?
All right, how about the ear pierced?
Ears pierced. No, that's not it. All right, wearing an earring. No. Good morning. How you doing?
Right. Forgot to put on underarm deodorant.
Oh, that's good. But no, that's not it. All right, another. Good morning. How you doing?
Good. How you doing?
All right, good, Luke. What do you think?
Belt buckle.
The do what with the belt buckle?
A big belt buckle.
Oh, a big belt buckle. Wearing a big belt buckle. I don't know. That's right. But no, that's not it. All right. Thank you.
Okay.
All right. Let's see here. Wears cologne, wearing blue jeans, wearing a wedding ring. I think I know, but I don't want to say it. Sossaman says that. Well, good. You don't say it then. Keep it to yourself. Good morning. How you doing?
I'm doing good.
Good. What do you think now?
How about a watch?
Wearing a watch? No. All right. Thanks. Good morning. How you doing?
Real good, Billy. How are you?
Doing well, Jim. What do you think?
How about wearing suspenders?
Ooh, that's good. But no, that's not it. All right.
Have a good day.
All right. So it is something you wear, but it is a specific thing about something that you wear. All right, let's go again. Good morning. How you doing?
Good.
Good. What do you think?
Going commando.
We're on the right path.
Right path?
Sort of.
Yeah, but not. Try it again. All right. If that's commando there. Good morning. How you doing?
Hearing aids.
Hearing aids. What? But no, that's not it. All right. Dean says tattoos. No. Sissy O'Delita says wearing boxers. No.
Okay. But still, we're kind of moving in the right direction with commando and boxers and
Randy says wearing the wife's panties.
Again, on the right path, but not quite. You may have to wear these.
That was a little off to the left turn there. Good morning. How you doing?
Wearing a thong.
Oh,
Wearing a thong.
again, we're on the right path, but
No.
quite.
It's a little more specific. All right, a little more specific. Good morning. How you doing?
How about little briefs? Little briefs, like little men's underwear.
Little men's underwear.
like whitey tighties.
Yeah, like little yeah. Mm-hmm.
Scooby Doo.
Scooby Doo.
Yeah, but no. But you're
We're right there.
there.
We need more specific.
So Lee comes back and says dirty underwear.
Okay. Again, we're moving.
We're getting
We're
that
getting
way.
there.
We're getting that way. Good morning. How you doing?
Good.
Good. What do you think?
They got stained underwear on.
Stained underwear.
So close. So gross.
No,
but so close.
But no, that's not it. All right. Sissy comes back and says wearing pee pads. No.
Got the depends on today.
That's it. No, that's not it. Good morning. How you doing? Hello. Good morning. How you doing?
Hey, pretty good. I'm thinking holy underwear, waiting on Father's Day.
And it's amazing because that's exactly what it is. There you are.
I love that you use the word holy.
That's right. Holy.
Holy underwear.
I'm wearing Christian underwear. It's holy.
Hey, we're waiting on Father's Day, man.
That's right. It's coming. All right. Who we talking to?
Cameron Horn.
All right, Cameron. So I won't ask. Are you one of the 3 out of 10?
No, not right now.
Good man. Good man. All right. And you're not wearing any women's underwear, are you? We'll make
No,
sure.
no,
Okay, good. All
I
right.
can't fit in those.
Okay, very good.
I'm
All
too
right.
tall for that.
All right, hang on. Attention wine lovers. Join us for the 22nd annual Yadkin Valley Wine Festival in Elkin, North Carolina on May 17th. Sip exquisite wines from over 15 local wineries while enjoying delicious food, unique crafts, and fantastic live music. Groove to the sounds of the 70s Kids Solid Gold Tribute from 11:30 to 1:30. And the Kids in America Totally 80s Tribute Band from 2 till 5. Bring your chairs and indulge in a perfect day of fun. General admission is just $10 for those over 16, tasting for $40, or enjoy the VIP experience for $100. For tickets and more info, visit YadkinValleyWineFestival.com. You know, since 1970, Godfrey's Tree Service, a third-generation locally owned and operated business, has been proudly serving Iredell County. With over 50 years' experience, they're experts in protecting your property from tree damage. focusing on quality, service, accuracy, and safety. Storm cleanup, tree removal, pruning, stump grinding and removal, Godfrey's can handle it all. Godfrey's Tree Service, when experience counts the most. So call Godfrey's today for a free tree inspection and estimate. 704-880-2934. Let Godfrey's go out on a limb for you.
I'm yelling timber.
Hey, it's Jason from A&A Sales and Service. Summer's almost here.
Billy, it's just right around the corner. It's so nice and beautiful out there right now. I'm almost nervous to even talk about it, but we're ready. The grass is growing.
That's right. So you got some deals for us?
Well, it's spring of the year. Everybody's trying to get out in their yards, and Massey Ferguson and Gravely have stepped up and still have 0% on everything. We've got huge discounts on mowers right now, huge deals on hay equipment, because just before you know it, we're going to be cutting hay, and just like you're doing right now, you're out there in that yard already.
So speaking of hay, you got a big hay event coming up in June?
Yep, we're excited. The 1st of June, we're going to have a big hay event up in the Harmony Union Grove area where we're going to display all of our Massey Ferguson Heston hay equipment. We got the ag extension involved with us too. So we have to have a good turnout for that as long as the weather cooperates.
All right, A&A Sales and Service, where are you?
We're up on Highway 21, 618 Turnersburg Highway, just past Walmart. We're also on the interwebs and Facebooks. Please reach out and 704-876-6700.
There you go. All right. It is, 14 minutes until 9 o'clock. And so since we had our answer to the impossible question, congratulations, Cameron, by the way, there is a great song that the late Tim Wilson did that just goes along with the impossible question. Ladies and gentlemen, Tim Wilson.
I was driving down US 41, some idiot crossed the line. I had to swerve to miss him, knocked down a deer crossing sign. Took out some woman's mailbox, wound up hitting a pothole. And the last thing I remember, I was chewing on a telephone pole, but I had on clean underwear. Clean underwear. Yeah, my mama would have been proud of me, cause I had on a pair. I had on clean underwear when they took me to intensive care. Yeah, the doctor and nurse said, look at there, he's got clean underwear. I was in there for about a week. I got off the critical list. Scared me up a date with a physical therapist. I took her out for dinner and drinks and got her back to my pad. She said she liked the lights on, and boy, I was glad I had on clean underwear. Clean underwear. Yeah, my mama would have been proud of me, cause I had on a pair. I had on clean underwear when I put myself in her care. Yeah, the good-looking nurse said, look at there, you got clean underwear. Clean hands, BBDs, and food of those.
You've painted up your lips and rolled and curled your tinted hair. Ruby, are you contemplating going out somewhere? The shadow on the wall tells me the sun is going down. Oh, Ruby, don't take your love to town. It wasn't me that started that old crazy Asian war, but I was proud to go and do my patriotic chore. And yes, it's true that I'm not the man I used to be. Oh, still need some company. It's hard to love a man whose legs are bent and paralyzed. And and the wants and the needs of a woman your age, Ruby, I realize. But it won't be long, I've heard them say, until I'm not around.
comfortable.
Yeah.
So she's always been
Since
interested
she
in
was
politics.
little. Oh, she changed. We done the invites for our appreciation thing last year. She turned around and redone them all. She does a lot of research. She's been working on for Winslow. I think she's in his office. That's who she's works with. And of course, Mitchell Setzer. She's knew
Yeah.
Mitchell forever.
Ever.
But she done a lot of the DMV research and working on the legislation for the DMV offices and the backlogs. That's what she worked on. But she likes it. She
well, good. Well, maybe she'll do real well at it. Hope so.
And then there's some of us who avoid politics at all costs.
That's it.
Like hide.
It's a different world. But I like to call they'll call me politics community servant.
Community servant.
But I do
Not
try.
a
Bill tell you, I
politician.
try to get. I'm not one of those. Once election time, I really try to go to every event I can and
You do, which
see the
is pretty
people.
amazing.
And
Yeah.
be just like doing this. You got to work between the years if you want to keep your job. And plus,
That's
we're
right.
blessed with good. I mean, we'll talk a little bit about your police week, but we're blessed with good communities.
Yeah.
We really are, and good people.
Yeah. Well, speaking of Police Week, today actually is the day for Peace Officers Memorial Day. And I know we've had several of those around the county. So folks have been good to the sheriff's office this week.
Well, I'll tell you a little bit. We tried the food. When I got elected, that's one thing that Stacey did. Her dad was in it, and she said, "Y'all need to do a little something, for the officers just for this week." And it started with, I've got to give Alex and Aaron Mendeloff, and they were one of the first ones that started it. But then we cooked breakfast. But then it got to where it was every breakfast, every dinner, every lunch. So just this week we've had us and Moyer's Lakeside Eatery, and that was along with Ryan Newman, Statesville Elks Lodge 1823, Pastor Brian Burgess and Pastor Parker French, along with members of Beulah Baptist. Renee Holland, Register of Deeds, was over there yesterday. Matthew Redmond, Fast Fields, and Raymer Oil, Pastor Rivera, and Bill had to say the church.
Iglesia Nueva Philadelphia Church.
Sounds great.
From Philadelphia?
No.
The new Philadelphia.
Bobby Lorton, members of Friendship Methodist Church, our command staff, support staff, members of Outer County Sheriff's Office, Daylight Donuts, Senior Pastor Chris Thompson, Pastor Scott Townsend, and members of South River Baptist. And some of our past has been obviously Randy Marion, Kirk's Catering, Randy's Barbecue, 67 Pizza, Farm Bureau, Code Church, Watermark Church in Mooresville, Speedy Pies, Meantime Foodies, Airmark.
Meet Me Foodies, yeah.
Meet Me Foodies. I can't read Bill's little font.
Yeah.
But we get a lot of stuff. Plus Lawman's Police Supply, Harrison's Point Blank Range. They send us a lot of little gifts. They do drawing. This year, Stacy come up with a wise idea, which it's been used against everybody, is took little baby pictures of the command staff.
Everybody from captains and up. She hit me up the other day and she's like, "Look, I need you to send out an email." I said, "Yes, ma'am." She said, "Captains and up need baby pictures. Got to have them by Monday morning." I said, "Okay." Little do I don't ask why. I don't argue with her because
I knew why. I just wasn't gonna say. And I said, "Well, maybe
that's a command."
Yes.
Yes.
Yes. We work for him. We fear her. So she said, "Baby
I fear
pictures." So we got baby pictures in what was it yesterday? No, day before yesterday. All the baby pictures showed up on the board, and it's a game for our folks, and it's named that baby. And
so it's not on. It's not on.
Yeah, she did.
No,
it's not yet.
No.
Well, everybody got I was one of the ones. Me and another one, because they've seen my kids ever since they was 4 and 5. Well, the kids, I can honestly now look at that. I hadn't seen that picture in a long time, but it's I can tell why they're mine.
Yeah.
Well, I told Miss Campbell when I first saw your picture that she picked out. I said, "Ma'am, there's no doubt you had those children, but them's his kids. There's no doubt. Them babies is his."
Oh, okay.
But Billy, the cool thing we started talking about yesterday, you may have these young patrol guys got 1 or maybe 2 years old. They don't get to interact a lot with our ACE team or our interstate criminal enforcement team. So they're all together. They get to talk about, well, why do you like doing what you do, and how do I get to where you're at? So the conversation, obviously, they all can't come in at the same time because we still have our areas to cover. But usually you get a vast majority, and the biggest meal has been pintos and cornbread. That's been the biggest thing.
Well, now you said, and obviously
Monday.
pintos and cornbread were amazing, but just to back up on what Sheriff Campbell was saying, it's really neat for me because I don't get to get out and talk to our younger folks like I used to due to being in the office.
Bill don't work third shift like me.
That's right.
Yeah, because I'm answering those text messages all the time. But it was really neat. I was sitting there with some of our younger officers, and we were having just pintos and cornbread. What an awesome meal! But they started talking about, well, my grandma used to do this, and well, my grandma did that, and it was really neat that here these young officers are that may not really get to know each other because one may be working civil, one may be working the north end, some may be in the detention center. but they come together over a meal and talking about how their grandmas and their families. And man, I can't believe you put your pintos on top of your cornbread. Man, I put my coleslaw on mine. Just
right.
Over
I'm like, y'all don't have problems.
over a simple meal, but to watch that interaction between the officers and sheriff going around talking to everybody, getting to see everybody, just a great time just to relax, kind of let your hair down a little bit, kind of take a few minutes out of your day. But I didn't see that dynamic last year, but I have noticed it a little bit more this year.
Well, good.
Just a good time of fellowship for our officers.
Going back to pictures, a lot of people's determined Bert and Adam's related because
They
of
look
pictures.
so much
Now I'm
alike.
gonna get killed for that, but it is what it is. By look at pictures, but no, and I've also got to say, you Billy, WA. I mean, we put that thing up because you do our Back to Blue every year, and that's the same
Absolutely.
thing.
Yeah.
We are very, very, and I'll say it again to all the people out there that support us and come by. And this don't even count the donuts. This don't count the
All
family
in between.
auxiliary
Mhm.
that the people fund, because on the family auxiliary, I don't create a budget line for that. So that's just donations. So if an officer had a family member, a child killed, or an officer got killed, or they're going through a cancer or a bad traumatic injury,
right?
They sort of cook foods, make little bags for them, and so that's a cool thing. So we're very lucky to have good communities like we have.
That's good. It's a good thing to do. And that's kind of, well, I guess they do it everywhere. We always say it's in the South. Whenever something's going on, you always take them over a dish.
Yep.
A casserole or something like that. So that's always cool. Except for, of course, Emily over there. She don't cook. But other than that,
we'll sign you up for a meal next year.
I wouldn't. I really wouldn't. I'll buy it from somewhere.
Okay.
I'll support local.
You want a breakfast, lunch, or dinner?
I don't know. Whatever.
We'll talk off air.
I've learned how to cook. And I know it's not ham. I'm fine. But now when Stacey started doing them homemade biscuits, which we transitioned out of that, you can buy them just good. But the gravy, I've had biscuits and gravy, I think, 3 nights this week for supper as I was helping, or 2 nights while I was helping make them. Oh, gosh.
Now, my husband will say that hopefully Danette's not listening, that my sausage biscuits and gravy are better than his mother's.
See?
Oh, Lord. There's a domestic.
I'm not going
That's
now.
a domestic right there.
That is the only thing I'm fairly decent at. But my husband is an incredible chef.
Really?
Like, so good. I've been eating good. No wonder I've been gaining so much weight, but I've been eating good.
See, I cooked old Western steer. I can still do beef tips and steaks.
Boy,
there you go.
That's right.
That's years ago.
Were you like, who was it? We used to go with, it used to be up here where the Starbucks and
that was Western steer.
No, it was Golden Corral.
Later,
no,
okay.
Golden Corral was over on 21.
Well, that's what I mean.
Yeah,
that's where I was going at.
That's Starbucks. Yeah,
yeah. Western Steer was right down here,
Yes.
But the Golden Corral, when they had the buffet, I'd go over with Pat Shannon, and I think it was Pat. He would like use the buffet. I get a piece of meat and then get something. That's he was going back and forth, and I was like, how do you do that?
Him and Steven need to get together and go to the Golden Corral.
Awesome, yeah.
Do they still have Golden Corrals?
Got one in Hickory,
Mooresville,
and there's one in Mooresville. Yeah,
I didn't know.
They would have had one here, but no, forget how that goes. Anyway, there's some private background story on that. But I remember when this takes you back a while too. Fat Boys.
I can remember Fat Boys.
In
I remember
Troutman?
the one in Troutman. Yeah,
yeah, Fat Boys in Troutman.
Fat Boys in Troutman.
Have you ever been to a Ponderosa? Is that local around here? Because when I was a little girl in Indiana, we used to go to Ponderosa.
There was a
Bonanza right there at Cannon Motors.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay.
Oh man, that was the place.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Everybody
it was
go in
good.
there and have.
We were really showing our age.
There you go, buddy.
Hey,
Well,
do you remember the chalet up on top of the hill where the carpet place was?
That's where I took Sandra after the prom.
Oh my!
The Charlotte.
The Charlotte.
That sounds fancy. Is it a
was,
buffet?
It was. No.
Oh no.
They actually had tablecloths.
And they brought the meat around, and you're supposed to pick your piece of meat.
Like a Brazilian steakhouse?
No,
I don't know.
Or wax. No, this was before you cook. This was they roll it out, and you'd go, I want that steak. And we'd cook that.
It's a lot like, well, you don't remember the little kitchen in Mooresville. Oh, the little kitchen.
I've heard of that. Never went to it. But anyway, those are the days.
Hungry.
Bless your heart.
I'm fasting until tomorrow morning.
Are you truly fasting?
Yeah, which I mean, I can drink water and electrolytes.
It's not the same as biscuits and gravy.
No, it's not. But I'm trying to help my body heal. So
Oh, look
9:30
at that.
yesterday.
Me and Bill's gonna heal next week.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
y'all better.
Yeah.
Matt Clendenin says they're still open in Hickory and they still roll out the car to meet. I
There you
guess
go.
the Charlotte.
The
I didn't
Charlotte,
know
wow.
that. Really?
The
How about that?
Charlotte or
That's
the
cool.
Now, it used to be Steak and Ale.
Golden Corral.
Steak and Ale?
Steak and Ale was good in Hickory.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that was good eating.
So anyway, Matt will come see you and we'll go over. All right. So we've covered the dietary scene.
Yep.
For everybody this morning. So what's latest from the sheriff's office?
Well, just kind of keeping in the same vein, Billy, on Police Week. Just want everybody, in case you don't know, just a quick history lesson. In 1962, President John F. Kennedy signed a proclamation declaring May 15th as Peace Officers Memorial Day, and the week in which that date fell as Police Week. Currently, tens of thousands of law enforcement officers from around the world converge on Washington, D.C. And Sheriff, I believe you said you've been to the memorial in D.C. To participate in planned events honoring fallen officers. And this is local, state, federal officers, all law enforcement officers in the country. The memorial service began in 1982, gathering in Senate Park, approximately 120 survivors, and now there's thousands and thousands of family members and different law enforcement agencies and organizations across the country, and even outside the United States come. I know the Royal Canadian Mounted Police come, and there's the Scotland Yard, British Police, British Metropolitan Police come and send a contingent. But we've had 3 fallen officers. I'll let Sheriff Campbell talk about those, but we will do those memorial services and lay those wreaths today.
Yep.
Oh, today
at Oakwood. So
they're
we'll do
there
that.
at Oakwood.
Okay. Well, there's one in Oakwood and one in Mooresville.
Oh,
yeah, there's
okay.
4 sheriffs in Oakwood within 50 feet of each other, where Sheriff
Really?
Campbell is. Yeah, if you go in there. But the ones we've had is John Miller in 1917, Sheriff Godfrey Campbell, which is in 1934, and Robert Cloninger, which is in 1919. So we have not, as far as us, the sheriff's office, no one recently. And there's been a lot here that's local.
Mooresville
Troutman's had
officers,
some.
Troutman's
Mooresville,
had some officers.
Short and Sheldon. So it's a good week. It's a good week.
And then last year, I know that you guys played a good part in helping us get the word out, but our agency had the great honor. I know, Sheriff, you working with the Attorney General's office and the Justice Academy, we had the great honor, and it really was an honor to be able to host the North Carolina Peace Officers Memorial Ceremony.
Yeah, that was last year's Case Young's Highway Patrol. And then shortly right after that, we had I believe it was right after, maybe right before, we had the 4 officers killed in Charlotte, which they were added to the memorial this week. They'll be added this week.
In Washington. So the 3 that we remembered last year that we had in our service are Russell Earl LeVar Jones of Pamlico County Sheriff's Office, Officer Philip Dale Nix from the Greensboro Police Department, and Austin Smith Riddle Huber of Forsyth County Sheriff's Office.
In the line of duty, or just
all of those gentlemen passed away in the line of duty.
Oh my
in
goodness.
2023.
Wow.
Now we've got a whole new class of young guys and ladies. I mean, they're young. They're coming through. I think this BLET class at Mitchell is it's going to be one of the biggest classes that they had, at least what I've seen.
They had 39. We talked to some of the instructors and coordinators the other day. They started out with, I think, 49, and we're down to 39, which is a huge class for basic law enforcement.
You know, when
large class.
George Foreman and that, law enforcement plumbers, everybody's fearful, qualified immunity and things, and then sort of now you've seen it bounce because wage growth has had to grow to recruit the officers. So now we're going to see a supply and demand issue in the next couple of years. We're going to have a lot of officers that's certified to pick from. So
excellent.
Good.
That'll be great.
But do want to let everybody know, kind of on a more modern and happier note, we do want to remember, obviously, all of our officers that have fallen and give them respect. But as things go on, times move on, and we have to move on as agencies and things. The Sheriff's Office is offering another free RAD class. Our Rape Aggression Defense Training will be Saturday, June 7th and Sunday, June the 8th. There is a QR code on our Facebook page and on our app. If you're interested, please go ahead and sign up so we can make sure we have enough instructors and enough space. Sheriff, I believe you were speaking the other day about be a great class for young people home from college.
I think that, or the young ladies that's going off to college for the first time, it's a good class just to learn how to defend yourself. They never let no guys go. We've never seen the class. They won't allow us in, but it's a cool thing, especially for younger
They
girls.
won't let
It's women only.
By women for women. And I think
they'll kill you with a key.
Yeah, we'll show up, or Sheriff will show up just long enough to go, hi, thank you all for coming, and they'll go, all right, get out. we will.
And that's the end of that.
But we've had a lot, and you come 13-year-olds and up. Usually, we'll allow them to come participate with a parent or
Right.
with their mom, and it's a good class. We usually max them out.
And they also receive for those going to college or already in college, you do receive a certification that some institutions will accept for like a PE credit.
Oh, really?
So if you need a class or you're interested, please come take our class.
Nice.
But there again, it's a free class, and one of the things, if you're new to the concept, if you're a new listener and tuning in, what RAD is it teaches ladies to defend themselves. So it's not just fighting, but it's situational awareness. It's how to walk and where to walk in a parking lot. It's how to keep your head on a swivel. Go with that feeling. If you feel it's not right, something's not right there, it's okay to stop. It's okay to get on your phone. It's okay to ask for a security guard or wait for a group of people to leave a store or leave a venue. A lot of it's situational awareness, teaching you to use your voice, use your presence. And then if you have to, as a last resort, what do you defend yourself with?
Right.
So if you are mobility impaired, if you're in a walker, well, hey, we can turn that into a defensive thing or even an offensive weapon. If you carry a handbag or how to carry your keys in your hand or how to carry your purse. My wife, I love her to death. And every time she gets out of the car, I just look at her, but she likes to wear this crossbody purse thing and it doesn't have a breakaway snap on it. So if you wanted to drag her down, you could not only drag her down, but you have access to her things. So I'm like, honey, if you're going to wear one, wear it with a breakaway or just wear a regular purse. So a lot of neat stuff that's taught in that class. So if you're interested, please give Sheriff a call and we'll get you lined up.
But that's a Louis Vuitton. Hey, everybody take that.
She does have a couple Louis. Yeah, those come out rarely. It's because the weather's got to be right and the humidity's got to be right. The dress has got to be right. So the Louis come out on rare occasions.
I think I got it. There you are. Very good. You agree?
Well, my Louis Vuitton on the floor over here was $46 from DH8gate.com. So
from Temu.
Yeah. So it don't matter what the weather is with that one.
I'm in trouble. She was listening online.
Yeah, you are.
And also, Race City Festival was last week.
Oh, you're right. She did. That was it.
Is that?
Yeah, it must be.
No, it's somebody else.
Okay, Race City Festival.
Boy, I'm in trouble.
No, last week we had to go down there. It was
a
great time. A lot of people down there. I don't think it's busy as usual, but it was a good crowd.
That's good.
I think Bill even got some. I think we had some crime. We did. Have
we did it. We did arrest a couple.
But before
with all this other stuff.
Before you get there, though, I do want to. You mentioned it already last week. I think it was maybe even the week before. This 911 visual thing, whatever it's called. I can't think of what it's called now.
Rapid 911.
SOS.
Yeah.
Yep.
So what happens? Something's happening, and I want to call 911.
The way.
Okay.
So what happened? The way I understand, I went over and said, this has been a big thing of Ecom. They've done a great job with. But basically, when you call in 911, they can send back, drop you a text with a link. You click on it, and it's real time. We'll connect your video from your phone.
So you don't have to go back on your phone and go to the
videos.
Nope.
They'll send you a link. It'll activate. It'll send a lot of the information back to them, such as caller, GPS, things like that.
Mm-hmm.
And they can blur it. So if it's something, if you and your wife's fighting and she's naked or you're naked or whatever, it's blurred. You can see it. I mean, we don't see it. Some of the cool stuff, you think about the situation, say we did have, or using a domestic or a robbery, and you happen to call 911 half time, you can prop the phone up, then responding officers, communicator can see everything that's going on. If we had an active shooter, if somebody left their phone behind, you could actually monitor the situation from a phone and watch the video. So,
wow.
New technology, it's not Big Brother, it's a link, it's totally voluntarily. You don't have to do it. I'm anxious to see how it's used. It's going to be interesting.
I'd be, you call 911 and they answer, what's your emergency? Or I can't remember what the wording
Police,
is now.
fire, emergency.
Yeah. And then you say something like, I want video SOS, or you say something like that. And then they send you all the info.
Or does it just depend on the situation where they're?
No, if you dial 911,
if it's a phone, you should be able to have that access.
And the communicator makes the decision. Oh, I assume they will. Hey, let me drop. I mean, they're going to listen to the call. If it's just believe me, people call 911 for keys locked in vehicle.
Yeah.
But another good thing, as much as we have and as much as we hear about, think about the interstate. Let's just say you had a tanker crash. And somebody's in the traffic. They could turn it on, actually zoom in and see the placards. They could see what's going on.
Then you read my mind.
Yeah, and allow
exactly
first
right.
responders to know what's going on. So it's it's technology like you see for sites. Some of them they're using drones to respond to calls and monitor calls before their officers get there. I mean,
And then what about
Mm-hmm.
like CPR and different things like that? I'm assuming that with them being able to see you, if you could flip it around, they could like walk you through like,
Yeah.
like higher on the chest
And
or
they'll be yes,
or
They can do
prop
that.
them up
They do
or
that now just on regular telephone. They've got a protocol where if you call in and you say, "I need emergency," and these are the symptoms, it automatically populates
Yep.
the way I understand it, and they could give CPR instructions on over the phone. And Sheriff was kind enough to send me last year when we gave an award to a telecommunicator at their award ceremony. But it's like every dispatcher in there received one or two life saving awards throughout the because of giving instructions and things to do throughout the year, and they were successful. I mean, it's not like and let's just be real, because if you get to that time, sometimes even though you're giving CPR, the good Lord's just calling you home and you're not going to make it.
Yeah.
So, but what they call a successful CPR is we talked you through it and you lived through that situation.
Right.
But I see, I mean, like what you're saying, say you didn't have your hands proper, or you couldn't find where the sternum is, you didn't know how to do the two fingers up. I theoretically, I think they'd be able to say, hey, move a little bit, and you would be able to monitor the situation. I mean, there's a lot of different uses I mean,
can you see them or is it just that they see you?
I think it's just they see you.
So it's not like a FaceTime where you
No, that's what I asked was going to be like a FaceTime. Now if you turn your camera on, they can see you.
but you can't see them. It's not like you
No,
can see
it's
the
not two way.
dispatcher
They
you're talking to.
don't have a camera looking back. So
I mean, I don't guess that matters. but-
no, but it's like the technology. I did budgets. We did budget this week, and just on our LPRs and stuff, we had over 163,000 tags. Over I think I forgot how many hits. I didn't bring it with me, but just wanted persons.
What's an LPR?
License plate readers
Oh,
that we have
okay.
in our car, because we're doing it's used to be just in-car cameras. Now the technology has advanced so much that as you're going, it's constantly running tags for wanted person, missing person, stolen vehicles every time, real time. So the
Wow.
officers get the hits back. And a lot of that's the flock system that we have in Idle County, especially Mooresville and the municipalities.
Right.
But if we have an Alzheimer's patient or a dementia person that's just left and they're driving or special needs, once them cars hit those cameras, we get an alert. So that's how a lot of the tracking's done to help locate them.
I didn't know that. Okay. Well, that's good.
If a tag doesn't match the vehicle, does it automatically know?
Well, we can do vehicles, we can do colors, we can do all sorts of different things. But if you had a tag that was not matching vehicle, you could fool initially unless the officer knew the difference to enter the information.
That's very cool. I like that.
That's way above me and Bill's pay.
Yeah,
We just hear them talk about it. But
it's a passive thing where it's running in the background. So we may go by you and your tag's fine. You got insurance and there's no wants. It's going to recognize your tag. It's going to say, "Ooh, I remember Emily's tag here," but then there's no action taken. Now, if it's like Sheriff said, I wanted, we can geofence around an area for like domestic violence, so that if a person enters that's got a domestic violence protection order and they enter that area, it'll set off a tone or whatever.
Well,
so
a lot of this is planned.
a lot of neat stuff.
Yeah, and another thing, if you run, say we've got say the flock cameras, which is stationary solar power cameras, or I think they're solar, but either way, they're on the main roadways. But say up your way, if somebody's a victim of a break-in, we see it. We have deputies on the road. A lot of our presence increase. Well, chances are they're going to pass these suspects' vehicles at some times. Well, when they're passing, they may not know a crime's committed, but they're logging the pictures of the vehicles and the tags. That's a lot of the reason out of state they have tags on the front. One is for toll roads, other than for new LPRs, because as the deputies meet them, they're able to take pictures of the front tags. We don't have that, but we do have rear-facing cameras, and some we don't. Well, probably do some of them, but that's the technology in the way. I mean, it's every week. The big thing here recently is the DJI, or the Chinese-made drones, trying to phase those out because everybody's got the drone technology is so good, but we want to use American made. There's just no product out there for us to get. So the federal Congress banned the DJI ones. If you have it, you can use it.
Right.
There's no going forward the way I understand it.
Well, the technology is just crazy these days with all the things you can do. It'd be great if your camera had a trigger on it for a stun gun. Then you could like take their picture and at the same time. Anyway,
But there is technology. If you're in a chase, you can launch, and there's little trackers that stick to the cars, and then you back off.
Yeah.
The
are
chase.
you serious?
Yes.
You can shoot nets up under them and tie the rear wheels
saw
up and do
that.
that. You can, like Sheriff said, you can deploy a dart. I mean, it's
Dogs with cameras on their head or
Yeah.
chest mount videos
Mhm.
to go into a building search. But still, one thing, we've got drones technology, but still in the end, just like the guy the other night, the dog still tracks to find the suspect, especially during summertime around here because the foliage is so thick.
If you could put a camera on Matt's head and send him into a dangerous situation,
well, you wouldn't
I
see
think
but
it'd
2
be
foot
good.
off the ground.
Yeah.
But you
Be like one of those little low crawlers.
you've been a somewhat of an advocate of those robots that walk like a canine.
Oh yeah,
Now,
yeah, those are cool.
saw one the other day, and I meant to send you the link to it. Saw one the other day. They put a stretcher. Now this is one of the bigger models. They put a stretcher on the back of this
I'm telling you.
animated canine
Right.
robot, so that if you're in a situations where you have like a building collapse, an earthquake, or like landslides, whatever,
Right.
they put a patient, and I mean this was a pretty good sized man on the back of this. They strapped him down just like you would, and it self levels so that if you have a spinal injury, that man never moves, but this canine animated robot walked him right out of the situation. And I mean, like upstairs, downstairs, over, and the man never moved. I thought that was amazing. That was really, really cool.
That is pretty cool.
The robotics,
So,
the Axion, the one that does all law enforcement video,
Right.
they have branched out into CAD, which is our computer aided dispatch. You know, officers now, you can see what's going on. We real time. If we had something in school, we can see it in video in the car with the Wi-Fi. So it's changed a lot in the last really 50. I mean, it's changed a lot over the years, but the last 15 years have really been something.
And one of their really neat devices, you can either get it as a body cam or you can get it as like a cell phone, but it's live time, real time interpreter. So that if you come up to a person and obviously they're not speaking English,
Right.
you can hit a button and it'll tell you, okay, this is German, this is Croatian, this is Philippine, this is
Right.
Spanish, this is whatever, and you can communicate live time with them just straight through your device.
Punching that.
Really, really cool.
That's cool. Todd Bauer says you guys are old. So,
Now wait a minute,
Todd's
Todd.
older than us.
Hey, brother, you older than us, Pawpaw.
That's it.
Don't throw stones there at Glass House, man.
That's right.
Yeah.
All right. So, real quick, then, what were the things we missed?
I just want to let you know about Dewan Lafitte Alexander, 48 years old, of 2705 Greenbrier Road, was stopped. Our aggressive criminal enforcement team were working over in the area of Salisbury Road over near Rowan County, stopped a vehicle for violations. Very honest criminal. Walked up to the car and went, been smoking dope? Sure have. Got any dope in the car? Yes, I do. So we were able to go ahead and seize those drugs, charge them with possession of ecstasy, felony maintaining a vehicle for controlled substance, a myriad of charges. Got a $3,500 bond. There again, we don't have time left in our segment of the show, but as you can see by the criminal history, not first time rodeo.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Saw that.
So, but there again, just want to thank everybody so much for taking care of us and being willing to partner with us for
Isn't that good?
Law Enforcement
Yes.
Week.
Come by and eat with us, Billy, on your way home.
Well, we'll come over and see what you got left.
Oh, there's plenty.
Lunchtime's best.
I don't
There's plenty.
know.
It's loaves and fishes, that's for sure.
I
mean, it's like
you feed the 5,000.
We almost did yesterday. There was plenty of food yesterday.
Yeah.
That's too good. All right. Well, thank you both.
Hey, thanks for having
Always
Thanks, Billy.
good.
It's good to see you, ma'am.
And
I hope you get a biscuit tomorrow.
I can't break my fast with the biscuit.
Nobody tell.
Well, what are you gonna break your fast with?
An
No,
apple?
like an avocado or something,
Yeah.
or some eggs.
Can of sardines.
There you go.
That's perfect.
Fish.
You get all that protein.
Yeah.
Plus
I'll do it.
the oil will lube you down inside.
And reek in your office if you're not careful.
That's
Oh,
right.
right. Yeah.
Because somebody from time to time will. I don't know who this bandit is at our office. I think we've got video of him somewhere, but this person will take tuna or salmon or something in either a can or a packet,
Yeah.
eat it, and then dispose of it in your office. Normally, sometime around 4:30, 4:45 on a Friday, so that you don't know about it till you come in on a Monday.
And then you're like, open the door.
We don't know who that
Woo.
person may be, but boy, when we catch
And
him,
I've heard those little packets. You just clip the top and got the tuna and the salmon or salmon.
That's right.
I still use the
Salmon,
but
that's fine.
It's
Yeah.
there. Might as well use it.
That's right.
so we're gonna set up surveillance and see if we can catch this
The
mass
tuna,
desperado.
the tuna bandit.
Yeah.
Bless. All right. Thanks again, men.
Hey, thanks for having us.
All right. It is 25 minutes after 9 o'clock.
With racing-inspired automotive-style suspension and integrated cutting decks, Ferris commercial mowers are engineered to deliver a quality cut faster, allowing professional landscapers to earn more profit and bragging rights. Ferris suspension is not just a feature or a marketing gimmick. It's a game changer that simply has to be experienced. True suspension changes everything. Visit RC's Lawnmower Sales and Service, 150 RC Farm Drive, and set up a test drive and feel the Ferris difference. Ferris, experience suspension.
Well, you know, as the best traditional hardware store the Statesville has, Fort Dobbs Hardware provides a convenient location for people who want to stay away from the hustle and bustle of the big shopping centers. Fort Dobbs Hardware has just about everything you need, from plumbing, electrical, paint supplies, hardware, from nuts and bolts and door handles, home goods and tools. And we support local businesses in the area by buying locally produced items made right here in North Carolina, mostly within our county. Please stop in and see what a real hometown local business is all about. 406 Turnersburg Highway in Statesville. Eagle Rental is your secret weapon for conquering any project, from fixing a fence to building a fortress. Need tools? Well, they got more than a hardware store on steroids. Need some advice? Their team dishes out pro tips faster than you can say, "How's this thing work?" Whether you're a DIY daredevil or a pro with a plan, Eagle Rental ensures you got the right gear and the know-how how to crush it. Skip the guesswork. Eagle Rental has your back and your project. In Statesville and Troutman, Eagle Rental.
Iredell Memorial Hospital is growing to better serve you.
Our expanded emergency department features 10 additional treatment spaces.
And our expanded critical care unit nearly doubles our current space.
That means you can receive care from an award-winning hospital in Statesville.
Big enough to handle your hospital, emergency, imaging, and surgery needs with experienced providers and staff.
For more than 70 years, people have said, "I choose Iredell for my health care."
Learn more at iredellhealth.org.
The Carolina Swap Shop. Buy, sell, trade. Weekdays, 10 a.m. Call 888-331-0269.
Saturday morning cereals, chapters 1 through 15. Fly paper, penny loafers, Lucky Strike green. Flat tops, sock hops, Studebaker, Pepsi, please. Ah, do you remember these? Cigar bands on your hand, your daddy's socks roll down. Sticks, no plugs, and aviator caps with flaps that button down. Movie stars on Dixie cup tops and knickers to your knees. Ah, do you remember these? The hip parade, great truade, the Sadie Hawkins dance. Pedal pushers, ducktail hair, and pegging your pants. Howdy doody, tutti fruity, the seam up the back of her hose. Ah, do you remember those?
James Dean, he was keen, Sunday movies were taboo. The senior prom, Judy's mom, rock and roll was new. Cracker Jack Prize, stars in your eyes, ask daddy for the keys. Ah, do you remember these?
The boogeyman, lemonade stand and taking your tonsils out. Engine burn and wait your turn, and 4 foul balls you're out. Cigarette loads and secret codes and saving lucky stars. Can you remember back that far?
To boat neck shirts and fender skirts and crinoline petticoats. Mom's word and a dirty bird and a double root beer float. Moon hug caps and loud heel taps, and he's a real gone cat. Ah, do you remember that?
Dancing clothes, little moron jokes, and cooties in her hair. Captain Midnight, Ovaltine, and the whip at the county fair. Charles Atlas course, Roy Rogers horse, and only the shadow knows. Ah, do you remember those? Gable's charm, frog in your arm, loud mufflers, bitch and woo. Going steady, Veronica and Betty, white bucks and blue suede shoes. Knock, knock jokes. Who's there? Dewey.
Dewey who?
Dewey. Remember these? Yes, we do. What do we remember these?
Well, I spent a lifetime looking for you. Single bars and good time lovers were never true. Playing a fool's game, hoping to win, and telling those sweet lies and losing again. I was looking for love in all the wrong places, looking for love in too many faces, searching your eyes, looking for traces of what
19988, brand new, not used. You come pick the color today. Randy Marion Chevrolet Statesville, right here on I-40. Look for the spinning car, folks, because that's where the deals are.
All righty. Good morning. It is 22 minutes until 10 o'clock. And on the hotline this morning, we got Brent Corneliuson in there. Good morning, sir.
Hey, good morning, Billy Buck. How are you?
Doing well. Thank you very much. So what's going on in beautiful Elkin this morning?
Oh, well, we're working on at the park here, getting everything ready for the Yadkin Valley Wine Festival this Saturday.
And I believe Miss Misty was in here or yesterday. She was like, there's like 30 wineries in Surrey County alone. That's just crazy.
It is amazing. I think from right downtown Elkin, I believe we can get to about that many in less than 15 minutes.
Isn't that wild? That's just wild.
It is crazy.
So
sure.
what's going to be going on this weekend?
Well, we got, I guess this is probably the 23rd or 24th annual Yadkin Valley Wine Festival. So we will have from 11 to 5 at the Municipal Park here in Elkin. There's 17 wineries going to be here. There's 11 food vendors and close to 30 craft vendors, all located in the park. There'll be live music from 11 to 5 at the stage in the park, and just a lot of fun. And looks like the weather's going to be good for us.
Oh yeah, the weather's supposed to be great. Matter of fact, it's almost getting to be like summertime a little bit. So
yeah, but the rain first of the week kind of set some things behind. So everybody's catching up mowing and getting all the tents set up and getting everything marked at the park. So everybody knows where they're going and where to go first thing Saturday morning.
So we've got all sorts of things happening. Got what all can we find when we get there?
Well, you come in, you get your tasting band. You have to buy your ticket, go through there, get your tasting band, and there's 17 wineries you can taste at each and every winery. You can buy a glass, you can buy a bottle. There's plenty of shaded areas in the park where you can go sit down and just enjoy listening to the music, enjoy the Yadkin Valley wine, and it's just a fun time.
Well, if you're involved, it has to be a fun time. That's what I.
We'll try to make it a fun time anyway.
That's it. So that sounds great. Once again, give us the time it starts and ends.
It's 11 a.m. to 5 p.m. It's at the Municipal Park, which is 299 Highway 268 West, which is very near downtown Elkin. And it'll be a fun time. And afterwards at 6 p.m., actually in downtown, we've got at the River Stage, we've got 2 new amphitheaters in downtown. We've got a Jimmy Buffett tribute band playing that night from 6 to 8. So you can come up and spend the entire day at the wine festival and then go enjoy a Jimmy Buffett tribute band that evening.
That's not bad at all. I think that's pretty good.
Yeah, a lot going on for sure. And it's always a fun time. And like I said, lots of vendors to walk around and look and shop while you're enjoying your wine, and food vendors, great food vendors. So it's a fun day for sure.
Do we need to mention any sponsors?
Well, obviously the bigger sponsors is the Explore Elkin, I think GMB, the hospital here, Hugh Chatham Memorial.
Mm-hmm.
Don't have that full list on with me right now, but it's a ton of sponsors here locally that make this thing happen and pull it off every year. And it's put on by the Yadkin Valley Chamber of Commerce. They are the actual managers of it, but
right.
Obviously a lot of myself. I've been involved since the very first one, and Adam McComb, our park and rec director. When I came your way, he got on the committee, so he's heavily involved as well. So we've got a good presence from the town standpoint, but we work well with the Chamber of Commerce, just like y'all do down in Statesville.
That's what I like about you is that you have the stamina and the work ethic that you taste every wine just to make sure it's okay.
Well, unfortunately, I think I'm more of a DD that day. That's my wife. That's Chris's fun time.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, she's got some of her girlfriends come up. Actually, they come in from Salisbury, and they started coming up several years ago. And we see so many people from out of town who come up and enjoy it. And
Oh yeah.
Obviously, you've got the race this weekend over in Wilkesboro, so it'll be a crowded time, but a lot of stuff going on.
That sounds good.
Up here in the foothills this weekend.
All right. Well, thanks so much, Brent. It's good to talk to you again.
Same here, Billy. Appreciate you having me on this morning.
All right, y'all take care.
Have a good one.
All right, bye. All right, Brent Cornelius up there in beautiful Surrey County for the Yadkin Valley Wine Festival this weekend.
Looking for a pest control company that's focused on your needs? One that puts the customer first, is dependable, and has the experience to effectively solve the problem? Well, look no further. It's A1 Pest Control. For more than 60 years, they've been providing fast, friendly, quality pest control solutions. They're staffed by really nice people on the phones and in their trucks. And they're large enough to handle any pest problems, small enough to care about every customer. A1 Pest Control. Experienced, trusted, preferred. A-1pc.com.
This is William Morgan with Capital Management Group. Think of all the fads you've seen over the years. If they were meant to last, you'd still be wearing platform shoes, driving a Firebird, playing Pac-Man. But fads don't last, and that's true in finance too. So why do many big financial institutions promote the latest investment fads? Sure, they look good now, but it's doubtful they will stand the test of time. If that's how these firms handle their money, do you really want them managing yours? At Capital Management Group, we invest with sound economic principles, not in fleeting trends. This approach has served our clients well for several generations. Sound financial advice never goes out of style. Let's talk about how Capital Management Group can work for you. Call us at 704-878-6677 for a free consultation or visit our website at mycmg.net.
Say, did you know Statesville has its own locally owned electric utility? Yeah. As the oldest municipality-owned electric system in North Carolina, Statesville Public Power has been keeping the lights on in our community since 1889. When storms roll in or outages occur, our crews respond quickly because we live here too. It's about safety, low rates, and reliable service. Public power means local control, local investment, and hometown service. Statesville Public Power, neighbors serving neighbors.
You know, since 1970, Godfrey's Tree Service, a third-generation locally owned and operated business, has been proudly serving Iredell County. With over 50 years' experience, they're experts in protecting your property from tree damage, focusing on quality, service, accuracy, and safety. Storm cleanup, tree removal, pruning, stump grinding and removal, Godfrey's can handle it all. Godfrey's Tree Service, when experience counts the most. So call Godfrey's today for a free tree inspection and estimate. 704-880-2934. Let Godfrey's go out on a limb for you.
I'm yelling timber.
At Real Country 550 and 92.9 WAME. We're here every day, every night, even after the cows come home. So y'all come back now anytime. You hear?
floor. Set 'em up, Joe, and play walking the floor.
Yeah, other voice, Vern Gosden, Real Country 550, 92.9 WAME. Good morning, 7 minutes till 10 o'clock. Coming up, the Swap Shop with Andy. She'll be on in just a second. And then we'll have later on this afternoon, Bryson will be in doing the afternoon. So catch that Saturday. Join Bryson and myself. We're going to be over at James River Equipment starting at 10 o'clock. They got a big open house celebration going on with John Deere Green. And we'll have giveaways. There's food. There's all sorts of things going on over there at 10 o'clock. And that's on Highway 64 East or Moxville Highway, whichever you'd like to say it, right next to the Cool Springs Fire Department. All right, so we'll see you there on Saturday morning as well. Sounds good. Swap Shop's on the way. Ryan Scott's over here at Randy Marion Ford. What's going on?
Billy Buck, new location, Randy Marion Ford, pre-owned, right here on Folger Drive. Yes, right across the interstate from the main Ford Lincoln showroom. We have moved over here, so number one, we can stock more units. Number two, we can service our customers better. And number three, when you stock more units in volume, the prices are better. So Randy Marion Ford pre-owned right here on Folger Drive, right across the interstate from the main Ford and Lincoln showroom. Come see us today.
Johnson Greenhouses offers a wide selection of fresh flowers and hand-delivered arrangements for every occasion. Graduation's coming up, and every grad needs that rose or special arrangement after walking across that stage to receive their diploma. And make the occasion even better by selecting a Scout bag. Tote bags, storage boxes, thread wallets is something every grad needs, even if they don't know it yet. Johnson Greenhouses also has delicious Ladyfingers frozen foods, which are excellent for easy meals when guests come in for visits, and are also excellent for neighbors, folks who may be sick, or just because you care about someone. Call ahead for your order, 704-873-4345. Johnson Greenhouses, 204 Salisbury Road. Are you ready to step back in time and discover treasures from the past? Hickory Antique Mall, a locally owned business, is a haven for collectors, history buffs, and anyone seeking a touch of nostalgia. With 63 dealers, you'll find everything from antique furniture to Yu-Gi-Oh cards and everything in between. Hickory Antique Mall is conveniently located at 348 Highway 70 Southwest in Hickory. Hickory Antique Mall is open 7 days a week, Monday through Saturday, 10 till 6, Sundays 1 till 6. Check us out on Facebook at Hickory Antiques Mall Official.
Life is always better with Classic Country 550 and 92.9 WAME.